All right, hello, welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
And we're jumping right back into 7th Citadel, into the drums of Desolation. We're jumping into the drums of Desolation, so we'll go through the reset up and how you pull out of the save process. You have the rulebook over there for all that. But yeah, you want to do that first? Let's get ourselves unsaved, and then we'll read this actually.
Unsave. Let's just delete it all and start again.
Delete it.
So saving the game we went through at the end of last video. So resuming the game. Return all the cards in the past, adventure and exploration.
Okay, there's no cards in the past. I think we did that.
We did that at the end of the
Okay.
Put any Thunderbolt cards and save terrain cards back into play. We didn't have any of those either.
I don't think so.
Because we just did the introduction video last time.
Yeah.
So technically this is our true start. Place the figures of all conscious players onto the ladder and put one exploration card in play for each character, which we won't have done yet either.
Right.
And then each player puts back into play character cards with their block cards underneath the action deck and returns their save action deck cards, discard pile and returns their save discard pile, and then any satchel type cards that you have.
Okay.
Reminder, the position of the bookmark is where you left off for the threat book.
All right. So pretty easy because we don't have any cards, any map tiles really to put out.
Yep. So pretty much here in front of me, I have Kasich. That's who I'm playing. It's this little green dude. I have my card deck for Kasich. So if we look through this, you'll have your 5 cards marked with an X. That is these 5. These we, at the beginning of last video, went and purposely chosen what we wanted. Yep. And then I have my 15 C cards specifically for Kasich. This deck will get shuffled here in a second. Additionally, for Kasich specifically, I have a hoe.
You always do.
So that is one of my max 7 that I can have in storage weight. I have a metal wire, and these help with different abilities. We have In Search of Answers, which is my specific quest. Mm-hmm. And then as a group, because we're playing this co-op, we have a Capped Aeronet. This is a mushroom. For each one of these cards you have, you take a 54 card, which this is a 50 card. Choose one of these cards, apply its effects, and return the other cards. You may not take the following action unless this mushroom can be seen on a permanent event card or attached terrain card.
So if we see that
when we see that mushroom anywhere on a card or a permanent event card that pops out, then we can use this effect, and whatever 54 is, we get.
Interesting.
And then we have 4 Hope Reborns. These don't exist anymore. I'm just kidding. We don't have these.
We don't have those?
Because, as at the end of last game, if you want to pull up the paperwork, if you watch the end of the last video, we gained these Hope Reborns, but those were directly used to unlock destinies in this book. So it told us. Right. It told us. There you go. Nope. Let's go 9. There we go. It told us specifically to get this amount of Hope Reborns based on how we finished everything. Yep.
Okay.
And we were able to unlock some stuff. So these Hope Reborns, card 99.
We only used.
Well, no, we used. I went to the buildings. No, so we got 2 destinies. Sorry, these went to the buildings.
Those were buildings? For sure?
Let me double check the intro book, but I'm almost positive.
They must have. When you check a symbol on Destiny page, check one box in the building. So
I remember we did it correctly. So
did we not actually check the symbols? Oh, actually, yeah, 1, 2.
So it says here, you must immediately take the Hope Reborn action. So on the Hope Reborn, it says, check one symbol on the Destiny page and apply its effect.
Yes, we only did 2.
Oh, so we should do 2 more. Because it didn't say anywhere else to do it.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because we had 2 buildings.
We have 4 total things checked off right now.
Okay, so at the end of last time, check 2 buildings, take 2 of these cards. You must immediately take the think action on each Hope Reborn card. And then it says, block this afterwards. So we have 4 Hope Reborn cards, so we should have 2 more destinies.
You sure they weren't blocked? Because didn't we use them to heal or something?
Yes, we did. That's why.
Okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, we used them for that 10 bonus points. I was like, I thought we did it right.
Yeah, because we definitely healed. Okay.
Yeah, so these are all blocked, so...
Well, we haven't done yet.
These will sit underneath Kasich's card until we unblock them.
I don't think we did the +1/+1 because it says to do during the preparation phase, and we haven't done the 006 yet.
No, we definitely didn't do the 6. We did those.
I don't
right?
think.
Oh, no, we didn't.
I don't think because it says during the
Because we were, yeah.
preparation. But I mean, we look at the front.
I was going to ask if you chose specific cards or used the presets and the directions. We don't like following directions.
Yeah, we did.
So we looked at all of them, and we had the 4 additional ones from one of the expansion packs. So instead of 20 cards, we had 24.
Yep.
We specifically went one by one back and forth and chose the 5 cards we wanted.
Yeah.
And are you back in any of the new content? New content
Yes.
for this game?
Already
yes.
back. Already back. Season 2.
But we got to wait like a year.
Yep, probably, which is fine. There's
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. There's so much in this. Like these third books are really cool.
Oh, not just in this, but everything we own. Like we have so much
I know,
content
yeah.
to get through.
I mean, specifically with this
You
one.
want to show off what you got?
Sure thing. On me. Wonderful. I am Denhome, also known as Den or Homie by his friends. I have an axe which takes up 2 of my 7 max for my bag. I have a flute, which is a small musical instrument, which has the barter tag, so I might be able to barter at some point. And I have blood ties, which is his quest. Essentially, he thought his whole family died, but then somebody came and sold him fish, I think, or something. And they were wearing a necklace that his daughter used to own. And so he asked where that fish came from and where he's trying to go. So I'm essentially trying to go to the bottomless sea, which is north of where we are currently. So we'll see if our travels will take us to that sea.
Yes.
And obviously I have my deck and stuff too here.
Yeah. So let's start with the preparation phase. Might as well get this out of the way.
You have in the book, if you want to look, it tells you like specifically the preparation phase.
No, it's in.
Is it in these?
It's in that. It'll be like page 2 right there. Oh, right there.
So it tells you what to do there. I mean, like in general, like for preparation.
Yeah, each thing's separate.
Okay. Well, just go through the story and then we'll do the
I'll just
preparation.
pull one of these so they're ready. It's number 6. Right?
What are you looking for?
The number 6, I think.
And it's just 1.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's 6.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So we are doing the Drums of Desolation, like I said, chosen at random. So I don't think there's any particular order you need to play these in. They have a recommendation, but again, to true Steve and Nick fashion, we should screw that.
We just shuffled them up and picked them.
All right. In search of Ambruzus. After returning from the vegetable gardens where you helped harvest bright squash, you go to your quarters to change your clothes. You have just pulled a clean tunic over your head when a deafening noise reverberates outside. You rush to see what has happened. A section of the Citadel has just collapsed, taking some cells with it. Once the dust has settled, you inspect the rubble with a few members of the community. Luckily, there are no casualties. A month passes during which you have had no time to reflect upon this event. After issuing the morning instructions, you enter into a heated discussion to decide which project to focus on next. Just another day like so many others at the Citadel. Suddenly, a powerful shockwave rocks the camp, accompanied by a dull thudding noise like someone beating a giant drum with all their strength. You automatically think back to all the events that occurred at the time of the reversal. Nearly 1 cycle ago, cycles are years in this world, which destroyed the prison at the base of which you eventually settled, fearing that the Citadel is about to collapse on them. The members of the community begin to scatter. It is only with great difficulty that you are able to restore order. 2 weeks have passed, and you have been hard at work repairing and reinforcing the damaged buildings in case new tremors occur. Standing atop an unfinished wall, you notice some activity. At the entrance of the camp, you climb down the ladder and join a group of roughly a dozen dust-covered strangers. A woman steps forward, her features drawn taut. We didn't know what state the Citadel was in. I'm glad so many have managed to survive here. I need to speak to whoever is in charge. That would be me, you answer, approaching. My name is Felia, and these are the survivors from our community, she says, gesturing to the disparate people behind her. Our hamlet was hit hard when the ground shook a couple of weeks ago, not far from the ancient city of Stoneheap. Several of our people were killed, and our buildings were damaged beyond repair. Ambruzus, our seismologist, suggested that we go to the Citadel to look for ground shivers and to shelter in its walls. He has a sharp mind. He detected the first 2 tremors that were almost imperceptible, and predicted the third that cost us so dearly. He made a detour to Raptorwood to seek out the components he needs for the device he wants to build here. He hopes it will help him to learn more about the tremors. You are welcome here. We can provide him with the ground shivers he needs. The days roll by, but Ambruzus still has not appeared. One morning, Belia comes to you. I'm worried about Ambruzus. He should have reached the Citadel by now. Someone has to go and find him. There are terrible forces at work. Forces you cannot possibly imagine. Only he can stop them. Good. You go. I'll stay. Kidding. Doesn't say that. Pup, bring me a ground shiver, would you? Your camp assistant emerges from a shed with the device. One of the very first necro-druidic creations, capable of detecting the presence of burrowers. Without it, it would be too risky to venture into the collapsing lands. And you are one of the few who knows how it works. You pack up your meager belongings and give a few more instructions before heading out. Reminder: certain adventure cards are linked to this particular scenario. When a num box is associated with the scenario's pictograph, you must take it without looking at the other available adventure cards. Okay, so this one's a foot. So whenever we have any of our green adventure cards or anything that has the foot on it, if there's multiple choices, we have to take the one with the foot.
Sweet.
Okay. Goal.
Oh. So,
Evers.
you can read that.
Okay.
Because I'm going to go.
Oh, gotta go. Okay. Goal. Primary goal is to find Ambruzus. You have to track down Ambruzus. He must be somewhere near Raptorwood in the southern part of the mire. Okay? So it's telling us to go down this way somewhere. We'll find it.
What's it called?
It's called Raptorwood. Like raptor, like a raptor, a velociraptor. Our secondary goal is community morale. The tremors that shook the Citadel have destabilized the precarious balance that was established since the reversal. When you read the epilogue, if you have fewer than 3 built buildings, community morale will likely deteriorate.
Oh, we have built buildings. Interesting. Okay.
So how many do we have now?
None.
Built? Aren't those the buildings that we have in the back?
Oh, those. I was thinking we were literally built. Yeah.
No. So I think we have 3.
We do.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we already have 3.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we built the watchtower, the gallows, and the tavern.
Didn't even know. Woo-hoo.
We only picked it because of that side quest.
I know. Secondary. Another secondary goal. Additional refugees come to help. Ophelia and the new refugees will help out at various construction sites while you search for Ambruzus. However, Ophelia informs you that if you take too long to return, she will send her own rescue party, depriving the camp of these needed extra hands. When you read the epilogue, make sure you have as many objective satchel cards as possible.
Okay. Which we have 5 right now.
Because of the hopes?
Yeah.
Okay. So I probably want to make sure we don't use those if we can. And then you have the preparation?
Yep.
Okay.
So, before we preparation phase, here on our board, let's go right there. This is the map type thing that comes with the box in the game. This is the card that after the intro phase it told us to put out. Whether you did the intro phase or not, I think you still put it out. So that'll be there. Most likely we're going to be reading something associated to that to start this.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Kel Protectorate, which is the realm of Kel.
This is the Citadel.
Yes.
So there's a map on the back of this too, I think, for the whole place.
Yeah, it's the same map.
So we have that map on the back, which is the same thing, slightly smaller, but you can mark this one up.
Yeah, if you wanted to. All right. So for preparation, so first thing we did during preparation phase is because we unlock the tavern, we get side quests. So card 006 here, we'll read the front and choose which side quest we want on the back.
And just so you know, the tavern is one of the buildings that you can check off on your... So you can check off this building. So if you have... I think you got to check off 2 markings on the building page automatically for finishing the introductory scenario. And then we used 2 of our Glimmer of Hope cards to do 2 more.
Yes. So, to start preparation phase, it says take cards 101 through 105. If you have a task to be done card, only take 101, 102, 103. Do you have that card? I don't.
The card's called Tasks to be done?
Yeah, you do not.
No.
I didn't think we did. So we have those 5 cards. We'll look at those in a minute. These are objective cards. For the scenario, your ground shiver level is 3.
Okay, so I'm going to mark
Check
that.
the corresponding box on the community page.
And so we found out that this ground shiver level could go up or down, and they say your skills might be able to come up or down. I don't know. I wasn't showing them. I was talking about it. The ground shiver level can go up or down. The skills here could go up or down, they say, as well. So I started off doing this in pen, but immediately just switched to pencil so I could mark off this at 3, it says.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Ground shiver.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. I was reading ahead and laughing. Set life points back to 20, which is what we started.
We wasted those then.
Yeah, no, that wasn't what I was laughing at.
Now we know.
No, it'll make sense. Give it a second.
Okay.
Each player is going to shuffle their action deck and draw 2 cards. We'll do that in a moment. Return all Hope Reborns to the box.
Okay, so they weren't a waste. But
So it wasn't a waste.
It was a waste because we could have used them for this.
But we didn't know that until after.
I know, now we know. Okay, so it seems like after each little threat moment, you may restore. So those Glimmer of Hopes...
You may restore. We don't know if that's
You may not need to use those to restore your health, because this one just has...
No.
You may not. I said you may not.
Hope Reborn.
Hope Reborn, I'm sorry.
5 Glimmer Hopes make a Hope Reborn.
That's what it is. Well, no, we were able... Oh, yeah, because split 10-10. That's right. You did. Yep.
So yeah, and then they gave us others in the epilogue. They gave us 2 more.
So why do we have 4?
Oh, we got 3 more because one of the quests. We did something in one of the side quest type things. They gave us another one.
Right, but
so we got 1.
So were those available?
I turned in 5.
So were those available to use that? If you turn in the 5, because that gives us the hope thing that gave us the points. So then we're still.
So we're 1 short.
So we still didn't use the other 2. So we're planning on.
So we should have 3. So we had 1 blocked.
We probably chose to just use half of them and try to hold on.
No, we can't hold on to them.
Well, we didn't know that at the time.
True.
So we're not going to mark it.
Yeah. Okay. So remember to look up your side quest. We'll do that in a second, and then put a card 75 into play. Each player puts their figure on it, and then stop reading.
Okay. So part of the preparation phase as well is this booklet here, based on buildings that you have unlocked. So we have the Watchtower and the Gallows, which during the preparation phase gives us +1 to each of these areas. As well as, of course, we got to pull the side quest because we have the tavern. So those areas we have here, so we're going to get +1 to our defense, putting us at 2. And we got +1 to influence. We have 1 influence now, which hopefully will come in handy. And then we have a side quest. Do you want to read the side quest?
One sec. The link is the pic of the 2 characters I painted for my... Of your 2 characters. Oh, you can use them. Oh, this is cool. I like this.
Oh, you painted,
you
painted the tiny little miniatures? That's incredible.
That's impressive.
These things, and if you don't know, if you haven't played this yet, these things are tiny, much like 7th Continent.
So and he chose our specific too that we're playing with.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I knew I chose the man.
At the beginning, we were like, which one's which? We didn't know. But yeah, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, and if you don't know as well, these cards are double-sided. So you can either be man or woman Denholm. So I'm choosing to be man. Or Gollum, as Steve called me.
So sorry, what was your question now? What?
Huh?
What was your question?
Did you want to read this?
Oh, sure. And then we have these, which we'll get to in a second as well. So side quest. The room is simply... excuse me. The room is simple. What? Simply, but... Okay, I guess that technically makes sense. The room is simply but tastefully furnished, and the members of the community chat or play cards while drinking a fermented fruit beverage prepared by the Friss. The tavern keeper, an affable man who is in charge of the refectory at the Citadel, greets you as you cross the threshold. You may choose one of the following side quests or take card number 250. If you do not want to do either, just return this card. So ground shiver level is 3. So we have 3 choices. We can do 2 brothers, ready for danger, or spare part, or we can take a 250 card, not knowing what that is.
Okay, so what do we...
We just get to pick one of the 3.
So we can do So if your ground shiver is that. So
I like spare part. I think that's going to give us like weapons or something.
Okay, I'm down. I have no idea what it is. So read 007.
Read 007 and return this. Okay.
All right, so we're choosing whatever that spare part portion of the side quest is. What was the main story behind that? I'm so sorry. I was looking at...
Oh, you just went into a tavern.
Okay.
That's literally what all it was.
Alrighty. The tavern keeper comes to your table with a weapon in his hand.
Don't worry. This grenade doesn't work anymore. A fellow passing by left it with me in exchange for his drinks. It is a powerful firearm. Unfortunately, this little metal piece is broken. Maybe the blacksmith could make a new one based on the model. If you come across one, take this to pay it. No one works for free, do they?
Write down spare part 007 on the side quest page of the Citadel leaflet. I'll do that in a moment. And take a 149 card. We're working on that now. Make sure, look at them though, to make sure there's none with the foot on it, because that's one we have to take.
No, not these.
Yes, for these. Anything that has those that have the little foot flag in the corner.
No, it'd be on this side.
I don't know.
No, there's not. That's what I'm saying. Not.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. No, I know the look.
Yeah. Okay. When a card mentions a blacksmith, you may return one card to the keyword barter, which
Solid.
I
Your
have
flute,
with the flute. Hey, what up, synergy?
Energy, but okay.
To have no, that's a whole different thing. To have them manufacture the spare part for you. If you do, check the initiated box, which must be
Somewhere, sure.
in these as well. Somewhere. Let me just see here. This is the side quest section.
Initiated.
So initiated is that first? Okay. During the preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel and this request is initiated, then we get to read on. Okay. So spare part 007, I need to mark down right now.
So you might as well put 424 in that box next to it.
Why?
Because that's what you have to read if it's initiated.
No, you put 007 here. You write spare part 007, and then you go back.
I guess in the notes we would put read 424 if initiated.
Well, it'll tell us there too. So like we forget. Literally, the reason why I'm writing it down so you can go back to that mention.
Oh, valid.
Yeah.
All right. So I shuffle these up. Here's our 149.
What I will put here is
Hey, it's my type of card.
when meeting blacksmith,
Yeah.
give barter or exchange barter.
Yeah.
You can go for it. While
Okay. So next reading that, a few last minute cards here before we get started. So that 105, 101 and 105, these literally just say objective 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these will just go off to the side. As we complete whatever those objectives are, we would use this card. 149, we just chose from the side quest. This here is Gambler's Boon. One of the strangest experiments ever undertaken by the Necrodruids, to grow vegetables amidst the corpse of diehard gamblers so that once ingested, they will have a favorable effect on the odds.
Huh.
Their value is inestimable. Yeah, okay. Can't estimate. For the superstitious. After rolling a die, you may discard this card to re-roll it. However, you must accept the new result. So we have that available to us now. That is a barter, which means, hold on, we have to draw our 2 cards because we're supposed to do that before the step.
What are you talking? Oh,
Or action step, because I have the card here in my top 2.
It was specifically barter.
Barter or trinket.
Okay.
Did I get it? I did not. Okay. I specifically have a card where if you didn't watch video 1 that says if either of us draw a barter or a trinket, we get to draw a card out of the box.
Rolling a die, you may discard this to reroll. However, you must accept the result. Let's go. So we have 2 barter cards. So we have this and the flute.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool. The side quest sets you up for
The flute
success.
does nothing.
No,
Right.
but
So we'll get rid of that first.
exactly. Yeah. I was just saying it's nice that they set you up for success because I think the flute was a random thing. That,
No.
a 149.
I think all the 149s would be barters probably then.
Yeah, but I mean the fact that it does nothing. So.
Oh, valid.
But music may come in handy. So, yeah.
All right. So here we go. So this map here, again, there's some markers on it. We
This is us
zoom
to
in.
read. So.
But it didn't tell us to read anything. So we have a part of the map, but we don't use it right now. So this just gets folded back up. We now have card number 75. The Citadel stands majestically before you. Across the distance that still separates you from the camp, noises and the clamor of voices reach your ear. Clearly, there is some great activity over there. So we have this card. We put our characters on it, it says. And we will start. But
Ones.
we have 2 1s that'll go down. So these are the random cards that are in a different box. They randomly get shuffled up, laid down. And then Nick and I like to make this random, so we'll roll a d6 to see who gets to choose to go first and go from there.
And Steve asked a good question last time we played, because a lot of games
That's
that have
first.
a lot of games that have these kind of card laying systems, there's a limit to how many you can have going left or right.
Oh, yeah.
And for this, there is not.
Yeah.
So for this, it's just if you run out of room, that's where you have to get both your characters onto the same tile and then remove everything else around it.
So for these, we have good news. So there is normally a 4+ where you have to draw 4 cards. But if your ground sugar level is 3 or higher, which ours is 3, then it's 0. So you can just auto flip it.
Cool. And we just play with our hands kind of face up
Just play with our
because it's a co-op game, nothing secret. So for us, because we're playing 2 players, we can hold 3 cards each. So
yes,
I have drop your guard, which if played during a fight, it can give me +1 to the link, so I can use an additional card. During the consequence step, you may not apply any of the shields, which stops damage. You have to discard it. And then for endurance, if I'm doing the fight, the digging, running, or whatever the anchor is, then I get -3 to the requirement, and I can ignore any discard ones. So probably something like that.
Yeah. Then my 2 to start off are spare no effort. At any time during the results step, I can draw 1 or 2 additional cards, which is really good for if I need a certain amount of stars and I'm like 1 short. Fortitude, you may apply the following effect during an action you're involved in, even if you're not the active player. One involved character may get a black question mark or ignore the draw requirements.
Cool.
Yep. So let's start here. We got that. And grab that D6.
I'll roll that bad boy. Roll at the same time. Let's make it interesting. There we go.
All right.
And roll. That one's mine.
Sure. All right. So I'm up first. One thing just to call, I do remember from last time, is anytime we saw a map symbol, it led us into battle. So my thought is if we see something with a map symbol and other symbols, to do the other symbols first.
I mean, not necessarily. But
Well, that's what happened twice, because that's when you did something that wasn't a map symbol and it activated. It's like, oh, this is easier to do now.
Well, mapping is actually, so what are the symbols here? That'll probably help us.
The map symbol's expansion, I'm assuming.
Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Does it have the terrain? So spot or observe is the I. The map is go see/visit. So it's not a bad thing, really.
So I just got unlucky in the intro then.
Yeah, I think one time the map was actually the room we also.
Oh, okay. I remember mine was also the hop, that's cavern thing
Which we
outside.
had to do anyway. But yeah.
But you opened something else up and it made it easier. But
So do you want to observe or do you want to start?
I'm going to go to 94 over here on the right.
Alrighty.
So automatically, we just flip this. And it says, you spot a dark shape against the blue sky. The bird of prey has spotted you too. It shrieks and swoops down on you, talons bare. You must take one of the following actions. And I don't have any symbols.
Did you take a dice out, by the way?
It did not. We don't need them yet, but.
Oh, I mean, if I use my axe, that's fine.
True. Where's the last die? There it is.
Cool.
So I don't have anything that matches these 2 symbols. So I can either draw 2 or more cards. I need 2 stars. Or if you want to take the following action, you must select a card with the keyword projectile. I don't have any of those. So I have to take the top action. So top action here says draw 2 or more cards. I need to get 2 stars. I can only use 2 cards.
Yep.
And everyone... Oh, this is a mandatory action.
No, so there's group actions and there's mandatory actions.
That's right. So I have to do it, but
yeah,
you don't have to be involved.
I'm not doing this. If I was...
Yeah. So I'm going to draw 4 cards to start. We got a whole deck here. This should be... I'm going to draw 3 cards to start. That's a good start.
That's a good star.
And we have 2 failures.
Oh, no.
That's why I have this. That's why I only drew 3.
What is it?
I can draw 2 more.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate Spare No Effect. I can draw 1 or 2 additional cards to reveal them. I'll draw 2 to be safe.
Yeah, because you can only use 2 of them anyway.
Yep. And boom, there's a star. He is stupid. So let's make it look nicer. There's 2 stars.
Nice.
So all of these, including this, will get discarded. So now,
You get to put one in your hand.
oh, I got to put one. Not this one though. Which obviously I'm putting that in my hand.
Yep. And then you take 150.
And then take a 150 card.
Very nice.
So 150 states you are focused. With your senses on alert, you are ready for any eventuality. At any time, you may choose to return this and return the You Are Confused card. Or choose one card in your discard pile and or your action deck and return it to your hand. So that is locked into my bag. It does not go into my hand.
Cool. Nice.
So that is complete now. Now we get card number 94.
And just clarification, because we looked this up last time as well. So the first thing you just did there was essentially like looking this direction is what he just did by resolving this action. So now when that card goes out, he can then choose if he wants to move on to it or not. The reason being is that when you move, you get to pay to do so.
Yes.
You pay your energy. So like you could look both ways and then choose where you want to go first. Which we did not do last time right away. We were like looking and then moving, looking and then moving.
That's true. So I have to pay my action cost, which is just to discard a card. But if you move your figure onto an adjacent terrain, as long as you don't exceed, you get to put it in your hands. So I get to flip it.
Do you want to see what it is first before you move? Because you get to see what this is first.
No, I'm moving. YOLO.
Okay. Literally just went over like the strategy. And this is why we lost in Skyrim Chapter 3.
A plank tracks wind through the desolate territory. Further north, a strange stone slab looms over the dusty ground. Interesting. How does that work? I guess if the card wasn't already there, that would happen, but it can't happen. Going that way? Oh, no, stairs.
Already
Just
75.
kidding.
Yeah,
it is 75.
Yeah, this is 75.
Okay, cool. We're good.
This
stairs.
This is a group. We have to do that together. So you can't do that by yourself.
Okay. So I moved there, so that completes my action. Well, you didn't get all these.
Nice. I need to get 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yes,
Around the outside.
Around the outside. Around the outside.
1, 1, and a 1. Boom. These card laying games are so fun. Like just how the map slowly builds.
Yeah.
I'm going to explore here since I'm there. So 77. I'm not going to spend anything to do it. You are only 100 paces from the entrance to the camp. A slight euphoria overcomes you at the prospect of finding what should be called your home. Ooh, all right. Where are we at?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, we don't have a map of it. There you go. So this is what we got here. So it's a permanent event, which is why that's there. Each unconscious character gains 1 life point and regains consciousness.
Doesn't help at all.
Discard all the cards on the board, including your terrain card. Open the threat booklet where the bookmark is and read the epilogue to end the scenario. No, this is where we go at the end.
Oh.
So this doesn't happen now. This is...
He's like, he just put us all into the dirt.
Yeah.
Blew up the whole board.
No, it's that booklet. Yeah, the mark is red. The epilogue. It's end of scenario. So we're gonna do everything, and then like we essentially can either if we get to a natural end, or we go here to end if we're
Oh, because you're not doing that actually. You're just available.
Yeah, you're just looking.
So we could just do it now if we really wanted to, but that'd be dumb.
Right. We probably get one of the scenarios would be stupid. So I'm gonna just see what this is right now, just to see what's down there, because I may move over here so we can do that together. I'm not gonna spend anything because our ground shiver level's 3. Ooh. So here do we have? We have wisps of pinkish smoke escaped from a hole in the ground. Okay. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, you can reach in to try and take something. And you would take a 349 card.
I wonder what that brown box is for, and why that's there.
Because any check, this would give you...
Yeah, but why would you do a check on this card?
If it's
0-0.
Well, it's like for this. Like if you have a card where you get the whirlies, give you successes. I don't know. We'll see. So if you'd rather go on your way, discard this. Do I reach in and see what's there? Or do I just continue on? Let's leave it. Let's leave it there. We'll see if anything points us in that direction.
I'm gonna go take.
And then, yeah. Because it's not an immediate action, so I don't need to do it now. But if you cross over this to 81, then this gets discarded. Or if you go this way, whatever's over here, then it gets discarded.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move over to you.
All right.
Okay, so that's free because...
Yeah, so card goes to your hand.
No, you don't even draw a card. It's free, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. The one is one trade, yeah.
Yeah. So then, do you want to do that? 57 together?
But then it might get rid of that. Oh, no, it's a stairway, so it's going up. Is that all the stairway is like group action?
Yep. Yep. Stairway. This action may not be taken unless all conscious characters are involved.
All right.
Yeah.
So 57.
So we don't have to draw anything. So
There's no reason to. This slab will probably give you access to an underground area. Unfortunately, you have no idea how to open it.
Nice.
Perhaps it can only be operated from below, or you have to wait to find out the secrets it holds. All right. Holy manjoni.
What do we have to do?
Jesus Christ. If your book score, whatever book is on the thing over there, intelligence or something like that, probably, knowledge.
Knowledge. It's 1.
If it's 7 or higher, do
not.
this. Then, Otherwise, during the draw step of the following action, minus 10 for each card in the world map that has a feather on it. We only have one card in our
So
world
it's just
map.
1.
Just
so
1.
minus 10.
And the involved characters may pay the cost collectively by drawing from their respective decks. So we don't have to do this now, which is nice, right?
We do. It's a mandatory.
So you fucked us.
No, we're fine.
Yeah, it is. We have to draw 80 cards.
Let me see what this is.
It says draw 80 cards.
So 90. So it would be
80.
so minus 10 for each one.
We need 0 stars, but we can't
Maybe.
physically draw 80 cards.
Score 7 or higher. It's not. Then if you would rather resume your journey. Oh no. So then if you'd rather resume your journey, return this.
No, that's read 18 then. So that's an if-then statement. You got otherwise.
If you have that, read that.
Yeah.
Then if you'd rather return. Okay. Otherwise, during the draw step of the following action, minus 10 for each feather card on the world map, where a strange slab can be seen. Oh no. So it wouldn't even mess.
Oh, we
on
don't
the
even have a
feather-
strange slab, yeah.
yeah.
So 90 cards.
And involved characters may pay the cost collectively by drawing from their respective action decks.
So Nick just murdered us.
No, I don't think I did.
There's no way we can get to not. You'd have to go through the deck, pay life points to do it again.
How many do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12.
18.
So that's 30 of 90. And it costs 1 point to get 2 cards back.
So 40.
So we can get. So that's. What did we just say? This is 30. We can get 40 cards back, which is still not 90. So instant death. Good job.
No, we would have 90.
No, we don't.
Yes. So we each have 20. So if we choose, so 15 would give us 30.
So we need to get
apiece,
to 60.
And then we have 30 between us.
Okay, yeah. So we have to spend 15 of our 20.
So we'd have to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
And I have 12 in the stack. Left.
18. Okay.
So that's 30.
That's 30. So we need 60 more.
Which means we have to pay 15 life
apiece.
points each. And then blah, blah, blah. We cycle through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 18. We're each taking, 30 more cards? Yeah, we're each taking 30 more cards. So there's 18. So I shuffle. I take 12 more out. So I'll have a hand of 6 left over.
You'll have 6 left over?
Yes. A card's in my hand. Not life points. 5 life points. But you're going to shuffle your deck. And you'll only have 6 cards left over.
How will I have 6 left over? We're doing exactly
18 is 30 or 36.
Yeah, but I'm not getting back my whole. There's 2 cards per 1 life point. So right now, if we're at 5, we have no cards left over.
No, what? No.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
18 and 12 is 30.
So you had
Okay, and we need 60 more, right? So 30 apiece. Each
Yes.
life point is 2 cards. So if we
Correct.
spend 15 life points, that's the 30 that we're getting rid of, and the 30 we're getting rid of. So you have
Oh,
nothing
true.
to-
Yeah, so our decks are completely discarded now.
Yeah.
Which also means that we have to like pull cards.
Who knows what's going to happen? We'll see.
Jeez. So now what happens?
Didn't know that was there. Why would I think that that was there? It's ridiculous.
I wouldn't have gone on the stairs yet.
You don't know.
The
We never
slab
counted.
splits into several parts, which gradually lower to form a spiral staircase. You hurry down before it can be reset. Take a 65, and then return all cards on the board and in the past.
Wow, interesting. Return all. So take a 65.
So it says take a 65 card, return all cards on the board and in the past. 65.
Crazy.
Put a 58 in play. Each figure places their card onto it.
Okay, hold on.
This is up my alley now, because now that I know what 65 says. But let's take 58
And
first.
in the past. Okay.
So we'll read 65 first,
So then
and then
these
I'll
are
give you
so
58
these
to
are
put on the
gone.
board.
So you're going to take all these.
Yes, just put them right
Except
there.
for that one.
Hold on, don't read this yet.
Okay, just put it down.
So 65 card. We'll throw it us because that screen's blank. You reach the room below where a dull rumble resounds. One of the corridors facing you rotates on itself and vanishes, replaced by an impassable wall. A few moments later, the wall moves to reveal a new gallery in its place. We are now in a subterranean world.
Cool. Oops.
You hear a dull rumble, and this is a mandatory action.
Yeah.
You hear a dull rumble and swear that the ground has moved beneath your feet. Some of the passages that surround you have been replaced by solid walls. When you apply the whatever this effect is.
So when you move to a new card.
Oh, when you apply the movement effect? Is that really that's all that is?
No. So like when you flip over, so that's when you're going like it's on the grid.
Okay. Return all other exploration cards already in play without replacing them with
What's that? Which means once it has been resolved, discard this exploration card and replace it with an adventure card. So when you discard an exploration card and replace it with an adventure card, you
return all other exploration cards already in play without replacing them with the adventure cards. If an adventure card is not available, you must immediately move your character figure to your terrain card. Return all cards on the board and in the past, and put new exploration cards into play in each space towards where the icons are pointing.
so that we're wandering through this underground place, we can't see anything else around.
Yeah,
us,
so when
we're
you apply
choosing-
the effect, return all other exploration cards in play without replay. If an adventure card is not available, you must immediately move your character figure to the terrain card. And then, so that's only if an adventure card is not available. Then you return all the cards on the board in the past and put a new exploration card into play.
All right.
Interesting.
Let's see what's happening.
We'll get to those in a second. Go for that.
All right. You find yourself in a paved circular room, the center of which is occupied by a spiral staircase. Its architecture does not resemble anything familiar. 4 corridors lead off from it. There we are. And there we are. Oh, XXX. Okay. Well,
That's level 10.
yeah, I'll see what happens here.
Or we can both do 76. That's a stupid idea.
Wasn't at all. Just because it means it's a group action doesn't mean it's going to be that detrimental. That's ridiculous.
We might as well just go ham and go for the other one now.
Like, I
There's no
feel
reason
like
not to
that
take this
should have
one.
scaled potentially based on how many players were playing.
Yeah.
Like, because 90 with 4 players.
Watch, one of those other cards around it would have been like, hey, this drops down to like 5 now.
Who knows? Oh, why is X? Am I struggling? Oh, I got the wrong one. Grab the wrong
Grabbed
ones.
11 instead of 10.
No, I grabbed 9 instead of 10.
Oh.
Oh, the back ones have a skull on
You
them.
said XI, not IX.
I meant X. So I guess we pretty much have to do these together because these get discarded.
Yeah. Let's just do 76.
You want to see what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
Because these are all 500 cards. Those are not going to be fun.
Okay.
And these are level 10, meaning these are going to be crazy difficult.
Who knows?
We have no deck.
All right, so 76. What do we?
A staircase is ready to take you back to the surface.
Do you want to go back to this? Actually, what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we have this situation here, and it pretty much says like if you go one way, you can only go that way. So we explored, and it made us fall in here, and so now we're like, oh, let's just try 76. We'll see what happens.
Oh, that's dumb. A staircase is ready to take you back to the surface, but for how much longer? If you'd rather stay underground, return this card. Otherwise, return the Subterranean World card. Take one of the following cards whose number corresponds to the engraving that can be seen on your terrain card. Then return all the cards on the board, and in the past, put that card into play and continue. So, do we want to stay under here and probably die, or go back to the surface?
Oh, maybe we didn't have to do this then, because like this has the same thing. So that's what we would do to go back to the surface.
No, that just happens.
No, because that's the mandatory thing. So that's saying
Well, this is a ladder.
it's a ladder, which would mean go back to the surface.
But this literally says if you would rather like return or otherwise, like it gives you the option.
Yeah, I know.
To
So
not
if you
do
would
it.
rather stay underground, return this. Okay. Otherwise,
So it gives you the option. The other one did not. Give you that
everything's
option.
mandatory. Because the other one read that if you had 7 or lower, blah blah blah. Otherwise,
The other was 75. No, it wasn't. What was the other card number? I don't remember. Let's go back to the surface. I don't want to deal with any of these.
Okay.
Then return all cards to the board and put.
So return this.
Wait, take one of the following cards whose number corresponds to engraving.
It's right there. That's the owl face.
So owl face 94. So 76 is going to go back in the box. Those all go back by. And then we get 94.
Does this go into the past as well?
No, I'll take.
Does it say to return everything to the box?
Is it? I said.
Or discard things?
What was that number? 76?
The woods meta. Yeah.
Return all cards on the board and in the past.
Okay. Cool.
So return everything back to me.
Got it.
And then place the new one on the board.
So that was go back to you. A plank track winds through the desolate territory. Further north, a strange... Okay, so, well, that's the strange slab, I guess, that we examined originally.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
No, yeah, considering we need to spend...
Oh, this is the same card.
Yeah, we need to spend life to
Should have kept all these cards out.
now move on. Oops.
Oops. He just goes, oops.
I don't know. That's crazy that there's something that's like that difficult right away.
How do we get health back?
What is that? Give me 57 again. Sorry. Give me that. Yeah, so it says otherwise during the draw step of the following action. So I don't think we need to even take that action. I think this just means
But why
that it's
is it
mandatory.
safe?
It's mandatory for everyone to contribute to.
Okay.
Is what it means. So I'm going to say that we didn't do that,
And we got our health
and we
back.
have our health back. And
That's just worded weirdly.
that mulligan is based on us learning how to play this game. But so what we're saying here, so it says here, otherwise during the draw step of this action, do the following. So this here, we thought, okay, we have to do this because this is the action. But this just means that everybody has to participate in that action.
Okay, so I need to pull some cards out of here now, though. Where is my...
So
Spare no effort, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 from there.
I mean,
So
75.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. There you go.
So we need 75. So we're going to put the cards back that we had there.
Oh. Yeah.
If we run into one of these cards that are the same, we'll just replace it.
And then 77 I did already.
So
No, we didn't.
77 we need. That's a permanent thing. And then 81 I just pulled up. because that's the pink mist I didn't mess with. Chose not to mess with one thing. That's the pink mist.
No.
Yes, it is. I had that available.
No, wait.
Yes,
No,
we did. No.
No, you had one of these.
Oh, I thought that
I'm
was
like, wait, you didn't look
there
at
it
anyone
is.
yet.
Sorry.
I'm like,
So give me that.
I was like, you didn't look at this card.
Give me
yet.
that. No, that's where we're at. Okay. I'll let
Take
you.
two.
I'll let you go.
I'm not curious, JD Matt, since you've played this game, have you ran into the same mistake, or is this just a Nick thing?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's my turn now.
You're gonna go search 57.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go complete this myself. Hold on, this needs to go back. Subterranean world, we don't want you.
Insane.
Well, now we know that there's another world in the game.
Yeah, the underground. I mean, I assume there was gonna be.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the right and grab this one. The petals of your ground shiver close suddenly. Singing lane. If the base of your character's figure is in contact with a singing lane, it's not. I'm assuming that's the name of one of these. Take a 49, discard this. Otherwise, a tracker burr appears from underground.
Oh, this is what that. So we're in contact with one of those. It's like one of these, like open gashes.
Yeah, there's not. Otherwise, a tracker burrower appears from underground. If you choose to run away, -4 and take a number 1 card. If you choose to fight, take a 173 if your ground shiver is 5 or higher, or 172 if it's not. During the fight that ensues, consider the fight action to have an ambush trait. So I'm going to take a 172, since I actually have health now.
Oh no, it's the spikies.
We don't have any still.
I think
Those are arrows. Those are
no. This is it's like the walkway. So it's like if you're on the bridge, you don't trigger these. It's like being because you're on the sand, they sense you being there. So this is a wooden walkway, which is this. So that's why it says if the base of your character's figure. So like if you, when you put your person here, happen to be on that, then you wouldn't trigger it. But because your person's over here, that's why you're triggered.
Interesting. Okay. So I'm taking a 172. So here we go. So 172. We have a die. The die starts at 4. I have to take 2+ cards using 2 of them. And then if we're successful here, we take a 100 card, move the die down, and then take a 49. All right. So
I think we have minis for these guys.
we need 4 stars.
Those are unravelers. Okay, maybe not.
What?
We have unravelers, which are like the worm minis we have. No mind, you're good.
Okay. So for this, I'm going to use my hoe. So the hoe gives me 1 star automatically in melee battles, which this is. So now I need 3 others, and I can only use 2 cards to do so. All right. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. We have a half. Oh, look at that. That's clutch.
Nice. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. So
Nice.
this moves down. This goes to a 3.
Oh, she's two. Nice.
So these
Take a
get
100.
discarded, and I take a 100 card.
Nice.
Multiple? Nope, there's only 1. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the 100 card now states, roll a die and apply the corresponding effects. I rolled a 9.
Not.
If it was a 1, 2, or 3, you would take these cards. 4, 5 is that 6. After moving the die to the next row, we'll lower its value by 2.
Nice.
So we have a 1 there now.
Nice.
And then return this card.
Cool.
Can I just go again and just finish this dude off?
Sure.
Oh, hold on. I have to roll a die for my hoe. So you roll the die for the hoe. 3. Woo, I get the hoe back.
Now you just need a 1.
So now I need 1,
Mm-hmm.
but I must draw 2, so I might as well just draw 1.
You can only hold 2, yeah.
Well, instead of using, there's no reason to use that.
Yeah.
So I'll draw 2 cards.
Oof. Oh, okay. Chances are great.
100%. It's 100%, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they had no star pieces on that one.
Yeah. So we got a star right there. This is gone now.
Nice.
So now take a 49 card. We already know what that is.
Return that.
It's a Glimmer of Hope, and return this one, which is 172.
Awesome. Good job. Woo. Okay, that's cool. So knowing then that depending on what your person is. So then here's the question, right?
So this is gone.
So
And then 90 comes out.
so for you and I, when you're going to explore, we have to put our person on that space. Like that's the last thing we did, because instead of being like here on the bridge all the time, like, yeah, I'm exploring 90, like way over there.
I don't think that. Because if I happen to have been here and say, hey, I'm exploring 90, then I would have been safe.
Yeah, but this would make sense if you're exploring 86 and you're over there. Like I feel like we need to establish like, okay, you need to be like in that general like area that you're exploring.
Okay. So you got to be like, yeah, but if I was like here, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
You have to be like near the side of the board.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Number 90. The ravages of the Burrs have devastated the landscape. The once green and hilly region is now a wasteland, traversed by a path of broken planks. The Great Sea has taken the opportunity to spread out on all sides, pushing its northwestern shoreline all the way here.
Ooh, nice.
So now we have a 1 and a 3.
Here's your map thing that you hate. One, two, and we will. Those are twos. We'll give the threes a good shuffle.
All right.
There we are. Lovely. Marvelous. Stupendous. Magnifico. Huzzah. All right. You good? What do you do? Okay, how do you reorganize those and still have like massive black parts between them? I don't
Skill.
understand. You're like, yeah, let me make this neater, and you make it messier.
I was trying to make it center of the screen. I wasn't making it neater.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have moved over, so I pay my 1 card, which I can put in my hand, which I will, to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at 61. 61.
Yep.
A plank road on stilts, wide enough for a cart, is bordered at regular intervals by stakes hung with little metal bells. The so-called singing lane was built during the War of the Worms to warn travelers of approaching burrowers, since they had no way of detecting them. The slightest underground tremor causes the stakes deeply embedded in the ground to ring their bells and signal imminent danger. Even though the lane is now in disrepair and less reliable than your ground shiver, there is something reassuring about it near the Citadel. Take a 152 card. One involved character may choose 1 card in their action deck or discard pile and add it to their hand.
Well,
And then this gets
only you.
banished. Nice. Okay.
This is the worst card for Nick to get.
152.
One of the worst cards.
Really? Why?
You already have an ego.
You are confident. Nice. You feel you can overcome any obstacle. This is actually Steve in every game we play. Steve is confident in every single strategy he thinks of.
Hey, sometimes it works out pretty well.
Sometimes, but other times, like you're literally about to
It's
lose
fine.
the entire game, and the game takes another 20 minutes because Steve's trying to figure out the way to win. And there's no way for him to win at the end.
It's both of us sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, you are confident. So I can return this to either get a free star or add 1 additional to the limited cards that I can have for a check. If there's a chain link on it. And then I can choose any card in here to add to my hand.
All right, I'm going to continue while you do that.
Sure, go for it.
So I'm sitting over here in this lovely paradise. We're going to
Paradise.
keep moving east, and we're going to go for this card. There is no danger in sight. Ah, that's a good relief. You catch your breath for a few moments. After so many cycles of captivity, you never tire of these long walks, especially when there are no obstacles or traps. If you're not exhausted, I'm not, take a 153 card. Or if 153 is not available, then take a 49. So 153 should be available. Yes, it is. Otherwise, return that. So this card's just over there now. Hey, you are in shape. If you have a card with the keyword weakness, return this. I do not, because those all got returned last time. I can return this to either ignore my draw number or -4, which I always forget what this means. What's the difference between the two symbols? So this is ignore.
So -4 from the requirement to do the actual check, and then that one is subtracting cards from your deck.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so that'll be just placed here on top of my You Are Focused, and we'll go back to the bar.
I am adding
Oh, no, I'm not done. Okay.
Determination to my hand. And can I go now?
No, that was just me doing that card.
Oh, gotcha.
So now I'm going to pay I'm going to do 119. I can look at it first.
That's 120.
119. To the north, a wooden building overlooks the strata of cracked earth that rising up from the sea. So we just got a new location there, and it connects the bridge. Oop. We're going to pay 1 card.
Nice.
Inspiration? Yes, I will keep this.
I wonder who's in the house. Did you skip 120?
I did.
Okay.
To another map card that actually has a requirement. I can always go back.
This one means that there's multiple of that 120.
Yeah. I know, but I pulled out the first one.
None of the 120s had our little
No,
symbol
I've
on
been
them.
looking for the fish.
Okay. It's a foot.
It was an F word.
He's like, well, in that case, shit.
No, I've seen like bread and some other stuff. No, I saw the fish. I saw the fish and bread, but there was no foot.
That's like me playing cribbage, looking at the 3 in my hand, putting on a 6
9.
and 3.
Do I want? Yes. Choose 1 card in your discard. Yeah. No. No, I don't want this right now. Okay.
No?
Okay.
I'm tempted to come here and look at 120 and like keep us close in case there's something we both need to do.
All right.
Obviously, this bridge continues down this way.
Yeah.
And this looks like this is going to be some sort of lake or something.
Oh, we need a 1.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's where the anchor comes in, maybe.
Yeah,
You have to
so
go fishing for
in
something.
the last one, it was like when trying to get across water in some way.
Which makes sense.
No, there's actually
yes.
I think there's actually a fishing rod, potentially. All right, I'll come here. So I'll spend the 1. Fortitude. One of all character may apply a buff or ignore. I'm gonna get rid of that buff. I already have 3 in my hand. Okay, so let's check out that 120. Remaining alert, you inspect the area. It seems safe enough to take a short rest.
I don't know.
You can use this time to rest or to prepare yourself mentally for the upcoming trials. Discard all 120 cards from the adventure deck without revealing them.
There's only one other one left.
Oh,
I think.
it's like, God damn it.
There's only one other one.
Keep doing it.
Keep reading.
I will.
Oh, okay.
I'm just discarding that. If a permanent event card attached to your terrain card shows a fight action, discard this immediately.
There is none.
Does not yet. Otherwise, you must take one of the following actions. Okay? So here's where it says you must take the following action. The
Yeah,
other ones
makes
that you-
more sense.
So I can rest. One of all character unblocks 1 hand and adds 3. I don't have that. Or I may choose the 2 cards from your discard pile and add them to my hand. Okay, well, I guess I'll do this one so I can just put this card back
That
in
is
my deck.
what? No.
Yeah, +3.
Oh, the poster. I read the hand piece.
So this,
Oops.
you want to come down here?
Yeah.
Was the card that Steve and I were looking at. You couldn't see. So it tells you that you have to do one of these 2 options unless there was a permanent, which are these ones here, this and this, which you can't see again. The permanent ones are the ones with the gold arrow that are pointing at the actual terrain up there. If that was attached to the card I'm on with the melee symbol, then we had to just discard this because you couldn't rest. So essentially this was a temporary reprieve, which is kind of nice.
There you go.
But gone. So both those are gone. So those will come back
Yeah.
if we end up saving.
Yeah. What is-
Yeah, and this will just get discarded because it's temporary.
All right. Continuing on then. I'm going to flip this first, but I'm going to do 136 here in a second.
Sure.
Did I grab it? No, I didn't. You idiot.
161's gonna be a little tough. It's a 3 there.
All right. A glimmer on the ground attracts your attention. As you approach,
Ooh.
you discover a sword in the dust.
A sword!
If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. Or,
Ooh.
yeah, oh no. We're going to do it though.
You gotta go for it. You can't not go for it.
I know, of course you can't not
Come
go
on.
for it.
That's my problem with Madara.
Yeah. So down here, so you want to take the weapon. You don't have to do anything, but I must take a 13 card. And
Oh, like it's got this. Like if we had a different mushroom, this would be like
Yeah,
the one. That's not our mushroom, so we can't pick it to eat it.
take it. If Lady Luck is on your side, then we get a 190.
Come on.
If you're jinxed, the Gladius is rusty and the blade is too blunt, and you just discard it.
Oh, all right. Come on, you got this. Lady Luck on your side. Come on. Cards have been in your favor this whole week. I lost 2 cribbage games
Playing
back
cards.
to back.
4.
Okay, this week. This week, Steve. This week.
There's my number 13.
Yeah, Lady Luck is on his side. Nice.
Man, she's better than Nationwide.
Old Cider always said, luck is like a Kellion Legion. As long as it's on your side, you don't have to worry too much.
All right, so we have 4 190 cards here. We'll just give them a quick little shuffle. We'll grab this one. Discard that. And then this will go back into the 13 deck, which...
Exciting.
I thought of this last time and then forgot about it this time.
The fact that you're going to have to do that.
No.
Okay, just keep drawing them.
Yeah, because there's probably going to be other things to make it sure it's easier.
Potentially.
The blade is the standard weapon for Kellion infantrymen. Okay. It can cause more damage than its short size would suggest. It's a Gladius. It's a 2 requirement. I only have 1, so I'm up to 3 of my 7. For melee fights, I can use a fist to get a star, max 2.
Nice.
Or,
Feel like I fisted twice.
or I can add 1 to the requirement of the chain. If the action fails, roll a die. If you roll a 1, the blade breaks. I'll return this. The benefit is I don't roll on a consequence step like my hoe. This one is only if the action fails.
I told
If
you
I
to stop
fail,
talking about me that way.
all right. So
I
there
don't
we
like
go.
it when you call me your hoe. Nice. Kind of jealous that you got that blade. And then 128 shows up.
No, I didn't. Oh, it just shows up. I don't have to go there yet. Yeah.
No.
Okay, 128. What's it here? 136. Grab that one here. Okay, so for 128 now, which ends right here.
So you want to pull out?
Yeah.
Actually, we can even.
No, we're good.
Do you want to,
no,
to say we can shift.
that's
over
going to be
if we-
annoying because we're going to eventually.
Okay.
At the bottom of the steep hills, a path goes down a rocky scree that obstructs the passage. So we have this now. There's the end of the walkway as we can see it.
Yep.
So we have 140 we can identify, 79, so we need a 3 and a 2.
Okay.
We need
So-
a 3 and a 2.
Oh, sorry.
He's like, okay. Oh, okay. You were talking to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I was.
3 and 2. 5. Woo. See, I could do math. We have a 2. Eventually, we're gonna. If we keep going this way, we're gonna want to shift this over because if we,
Oh, no, yeah.
that's what.
But it looks like this could be towards the end. We'll see what that. All right, so I
Wait, let me go.
fucking
Jesus,
move.
Chill. Just keep going.
I didn't keep.
I'm literally doing one action, and you're like doing 15.
One action was this, and then it's the. But I'm not gonna move because I'm gonna do the 136 next turn.
Okay, you're gonna do that.
That's still here, Caddies.
I was gonna potentially move there and do that. So if you want to do that, be my guest.
Oh, you want me to do it now then? Okay.
No, not now.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna go, and then but you
Okay.
can do that. Okay, so I'm assuming up this way is like into the desert and dangerous.
That's why there's a 3 here.
So staying on this path is probably good. So I think I'm gonna move back this way, and I'm gonna do this 108.
All right.
So to spend a card, do I want it? Fortitude. Oh, that's the one I spent before. Okay. So let's see what we have here, Johnny. Ooh. All right, doing some fights here. Oh, I was bringing it down. Good, good. The mouth of a watcher is visible in the ground. You notice the burrower just in time, but it springs from its hole to grab you. Ambush! So I need a 1 to put on there. What does ambush mean again? Right here. Skip the first gear up step. So I cannot choose to use any
Oh.
equipment.
Hold on a second. Oh, this didn't have the word ambush. Okay. Never mind.
All right. So I need 1 star. I can only use 1 card.
No, you can. Oh, you can use one. Yeah, you can draw more.
Well, I mean, I have this, which if I discard, I could use 2.
And you have.
That there. So I'm just going to draw 2.
Yeah. There's no reason not to do anymore. Boom.
There's the 1 star. Boom, boom.
Put one back in your hand.
Okay, so to keep 1 of the. Well, I don't. Actually, if I do, I have to drop 1.
I said you could put one, yeah.
Choose 1 card from your action deck. Discard pile. Put it in your hand. Discard this. -2. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this.
So now it moves
Boom.
down. So now,
So now it goes down to 3.
if you attack again, now you can. No, you still can't.
Now I can gear up. Ambush is at the beginning. So just skip the first gear up step. Skip the first gear up
Oh,
step.
got it. Okay.
So I'm good now. So now I'm going to use my axe to chop its little head off. I can use 2 cards, so 3 cards. So 1,
What was that?
2,
You had to choose.
3. What are you talking about?
If you want to use the third card, you have to choose that option when you play. Do you have an or?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
2, 3. I need 3 stars. So I'm going to go with. To have 1 here. I'm going to go with 4. There's 1 star. 2 stars. 3 stars. All right, so I'm clearly going to use the +1 link to allow me to use 3 stars. 1, 2, 3. Gone. And just discard that.
Oh, you do that.
So, boom.
You get that.
I got to roll 1 or 2. Don't
It's
roll
gone.
it. 6. We're good. Ye have little faith. I also had the you are confident, which could have given me. I'm going to put that down here so I remember that.
That's what, yeah. All right, so now you get.
See whatever 108 is. Do I want to keep any of these? Flight. Ooh. No. Okay. Discard that bad boy. I talk. Yeah. Flight. Yeah. 108. The path winds between 2 hilly areas colonized by what is probably hostile flora. Arriving from the east, you hear the echo of the surf on the salty air. The great sea has expanded, finally earning the name that the Kellians gave it out of pride. All right. Cool. Okay. So we need a 2. Oh, so we can look across this way. There's a little boat there. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to mess this up this time. Grab a card.
What?
Grab a card and see if there's any numbers on.
No, I've been looking.
Have you been?
Yeah, just not that. Yeah.
Because we missed one last time, and it was very frustrating. See you there.
No, I looked through these 3. Or these 4. The whole bridge steps. And
You looked at those?
the bridge ones, yeah. So I've been looking as we put the bridges down. Unless I'm blind, which is possible.
No, I'll just double check just to see. So for those of you who don't know part of this, there are hidden numbers sometimes on these cards, which will reveal a secret. And after collapsing the roof on top of a prisoner and a sleeping giant's head and killing them by accident,
Just a flesh wound.
I missed that there was a number on that card. So I don't know what that card would have said or done. So I just wanted to double check to make sure. Nothing?
Yep, nothing.
Okay.
Just a bunch of trees.
And what's kind of fun, that they give you like a little like square magnifying glass,
Yes, they do.
which is interesting. I mean, it's kind of cool that they did that. It's
Like
very
that, you can see it magnified on camera.
Oh yeah, nice, perfect.
Watch
like-
someone on stream catch the number that we missed.
It's like they had us in mind. All
All
right.
right.
Do I want to move there? I might.
Staying on this bridge.
I think I want to. Yeah, right. I'll pay one to move one.
All right.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to do 136 now, right here. Just kidding, right there. Although I'm trying to like, not look at the board and look there to do it. So I have to do one card.
Oh, I don't know why you would just look there.
I know.
Stop watching yourself, you narcissist.
And now we get 136. The building has resisted time and war. Beneath the spriggy on the sign, you can make out the words, the Red Spriggy. An abandoned inn, without a doubt. You search from the cellar to the attic without finding anything interesting. But you notice several dusty rooms, still in favorable conditions for a traveler. You enter the most spacious room, probably the one once occupied by the innkeeper. It has been an eternity since you slept in a real bed.
An eternity?
Yep. So, the first light of day wakes you from sleep. The involved characters share 4 life points and discard this card.
Of course, that's this place we can just go to heal.
One.
That's yeah.
Oh, no, the arrow.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pay 4 life points. Oh, no, we discard and we use it. I'm just...
Involved characters share 4 life points to discard this. So you get 4 life points, and then you would just use it once, and you get 4 life points. So
Does it have to be used right now?
no.
Or I can choose whenever.
Yes,
Just when
save
you're
it.
there. Okay,
We're
yeah.
not damaged at all.
Well, no, because I need to eventually.
Oh, yeah.
But
So
no,
I think we'd
okay.
save it to closer. I'm
Use
almost
coin.
there.
Okay. So you're gonna continue.
I'm gonna-
Oh, you need to.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to look at 112.
112. You fell into a spiral staircase.
I just tripped and just fell into it. And just
You found the other entrance in the
from that
corner.
point on, my life was spiraling. All right. The sea is rough, as it often is in this season. You head along the shore and reach a beached boat. The oars are nowhere to be seen. They must have been taken or hidden by the owner to prevent anyone from borrowing their boat. Okay, so I can decide to wait. And I have to draw 3 cards and take a 13 card to try my luck. If late luck's on my side, I can then... here comes the owner of the boat. Okay, interesting. So I have to do that now.
You don't have to. Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if he hit him in this pink. I wonder, like, if we find the boat, if that'll let us just take
We'll
it.
find the doors. You mean?
I meant, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you found the boat.
Okay. Sure. Go for it. Your turn.
All right.
Oh, I had to draw a card. Sorry, this is 1+.
All right.
Okay. Damn, that was a good card.
So if I go, let's zoom out a little bit. If I go out this way, we have a 3 and a 2 over here. I can go back that way and go for the 1.
Yep. I think I'm gonna search this on my next one.
Okay. Yeah, and the bridge keeps going that way, so it looks like 81 will continue the
Yeah.
bridge. I'm gonna go for this 2. Let's see how bad the 2 could be.
Okay. I mean, you also have the 140 you can examine.
That's true. So we're gonna pay 1 first. Let's start there. Which I can put back in my hand. Arcane Blast. Yes, we will do that. That gets discarded. But I have to do that. Probably have to do this before. So I'm gonna pay 4 life points first. Down to 16. I get 8
Can I
cards
just say,
back.
thank God the AC is on because it just feels amazing in here right
Yeah.
now. Instead of like
At least
normally
we
we're
know
like
now for all streams we can use it.
normally we're like sweating and just like waiting for it to end. You should probably just see us just slowly dying on stream as we're just getting hotter and hotter from these lights.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that started that. So now, now I have a deck of cards. I'm gonna try this first, and then I'll do
Okay.
140.
I mean, I don't think they're like terrible.
Yeah, there's only level 2. So 0, 0. A stone grazes past your face. You soon find out where it came from. This bitch is throwing stones at me. If your ground shiver is level 5 or higher, ambush. It's not.
Good, nice.
So we start with a 3.
I can do this.
Well, you take damage anyway.
Yeah, that's all right. Just kill it in one go. So we don't take 2 damage. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Oh, interesting. So if you do this,
It doesn't go down.
no, you just discard this.
Yeah.
Where if you purposely fail,
You take 2 damage, but then you can take
it'll go down,
Yeah.
and then whatever the 151 card is. Interesting.
We don't fail.
You gonna give it a shot?
Yeah, I want to fail.
Alright.
So I have to draw 2 cards.
And you're gonna put one back in here anyway.
Yeah.
Weird.
So I'm gonna draw exactly 2 cards. There's no way, or there could have been a way I got through. That would have sucked.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. So I fail. So I'm gonna take 2 health
The
hits.
trifecta of one
Yeah.
card again. The one time you want to fail.
Yeah.
You fail is failing.
I gotta put one of these in my hand if I want. We're gonna put the lock picking in front of intuition. So these go over there now.
Nice. So that goes down to 2.
So this goes down to 2. Now
Let's see.
I am gonna attach my hoe, which automatically gives me 1.
Yep.
I must draw through. Oh, does that even make any sense? To even risk the hoe for 2? I have to draw 3.
I mean, it just guarantees that all you have to draw is 3 at least.
That's true.
You have the sword still.
So I'll draw 3. Boom, I got enough stars.
Nice.
So I'm going to take a 151 card. We'll do that in a second. None of these go back to my hand.
Nope.
Let's roll this die for the... And there goes my hoe. Just discard my hoe. Man, now I got to find a new one.
You have your sword still.
This-
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I caught up with you all. By hoe, he meant an actual hoe.
There we go.
Like a man that
There's
sleeps around.
a scene in Modern Family where they're all out
How
gardening.
modern is Modern Family, though? Now?
Pretty modern. It's pretty modern. Yeah, it's still
Okay.
on point. It's still
Like, what's their cell phone look like?
normal, like one of ours.
Is it one of ours? It's not a flip phone?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Smartphone.
Okay. But how
but-
big is it? Is it small? Because if it's small, it's still not modern.
No, it's normal size.
All right.
Like, but there's a scene where they're out gardening,
Yeah.
and the mom's like, "Luke, grab that hoe," and he just grabs Haley Dunphy's character,
Ah,
and
nice.
she looks at it, she's like, "I don't think that's what she meant." And she looks at him, "Is it?" I guess this card as well.
Nice. I've never seen Modern Family.
Oh, it's a good show. 151. I am unleashed. I have all the uns.
Nice.
Or R's. I am are these things. Your fatigue has turned into intense anger. You can return this to clear you are exhausted. I could
That's what I
also
last time, yeah.
return it to ignore unsettling and get 3 of these, which
Nice. The fists.
I have a
Fists.
card. Yeah, that was I knew I had a card that works with that.
Yep.
So boom, boom, boom.
Very nice. You are focused, in shape, and unleashed.
All right, so back to the board. So that was just that. So 147 comes out.
Yep.
147, the waves of the great sea lick the foot of the plateau,
Ew.
where a thicket of dangerous-looking vegetation proliferates.
Got a fetish.
So that goes there. We need a 5.
And so you definitely end up off track there, off the
Well, I'm not
bridge.
traveling there. So we get a 110,
Not yet, at least.
a 68.
So, again, if you haven't played 7th Continent or this, there's a system when you get rid of cards. It'll tell you to either banish them or put them in the past. The reason being is the things that are banished never return to the game. But things in the past, when you save the game, effectively you like save overnight, everything respawns. Like all enemies will be back in the potential encounter things for like what Steve just had. If you hunted an area from 7th Continent, there was a portion where when hunting an area, you could actually hunt it out of all of its animals. And they had to wait until a new day to go back and go hunting. It's cool. It makes the world feel more alive.
All right. And
Cool.
then my actual action is going to be 140.
All right.
So
Oh, your actual action.
that was the thing. One of these. 140. The rock of this region is of excellent quality, highly
Technically, those are
prized.
actions.
You know, whatever.
Sure, just go
highly-
twice, whatever, it's fine.
Technically, this wasn't an action. That was an action. I didn't need to do that part.
No, this is part of that action.
You know, whatever. The rock of this region is excellent quality, highly prized of stonecutters, and ideal for construction.
Ah, nice.
In addition to being useful for construction, the rock offers many hidden places.
Oh, that would have to do with the fight.
When you check an axe shovel symbol on the Destiny page, if the rockery gorge can be seen on a feather card of the world map, check an additional box. And then,
Interesting. So would you be checking these during?
I guess if a certain card tells you to do so.
Interesting. That's cool.
But then this, how do you get Is this always
That's always
available?
there. So like that's attached to this. Like any encounter you have, it's like the one you just had where you were fighting, you would have gotten a star automatically.
Should have done that first. Adios,
Not really
mío.
though. I mean, because that would have potentially made you lose the first section of it because there's only 2.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Well, now that Steve's gonna let me go, I'm gonna go be stupid and interact with this pink mist here.
Take a 349.
And not gonna draw anything. So yeah, let's see what 349 is. Yeah. I'm right-handed. Arcane energy. A flow of pure arcane energy surrounds you.
Of course, you will get the one card I want.
You didn't even know this was in there.
But I have the arcane cards.
Yeah. During the consequence step, roll a die. If you roll anything but 6, return it.
There's no way you're rolling a 6.
Well, so this counts as like this little energy symbol. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And it goes into our. That's if you use it for that. It's not always.
That's true.
So it goes into our satchel. Can just put in the satchel.
There's our satchel with our cap.
So we technically both have it, Steve.
That card's gone now. This card.
This card. That's what I was looking for. I was like, do you just do it twice? Okay. 81. The ground of the plain in front of you seems to have been turned over. Human bones, bits of corroded armor, and the remains of war machines are littered here and there. This place is a veritable necropolis and was probably the scene of an ancient battle.
Well, there's a card.
All right, let's see. We got any special numbers on here?
185, 160.
Sorry, guys, I'll put it down in a second. Looking for our potential numerals, which I'm not seeing. Okay. If we ever find one, we'll go over what happens when you do.
We'll highlight it with the thing and show you where it is.
Yeah, we'll show that, and then we'll obviously show you what happens when you find a card. So we're going to put down a number 1.
That's it.
So it looks like things will continue down this way, most part.
Are you going to go do 160?
I may.
Go
We'll see
for
what's
it.
going on.
If you want to.
Okay, so spending 1 to pop over. Don't want to keep intuition. Top 3 cards of your action deck. Put them back in either on top or at the bottom of it in any order, and then block that. That could be a saving grace.
Because you would know the order and how many
Are they
cards you
going to
have to draw.
replace? I'm going to replace endurance with intuition. And this has to be used during the gear up step, I imagine. Oh no, it's just an
No,
action
just,
to do.
you just do whenever, yeah.
So I'm going to do that now. So for the top 3 cards of your action deck, put them back either on top or at the bottom in any order. Okay, so that's going to be a definitive 2 with 2 fists. Definitely want the 1 on top.
Why would you want the one on? I would put the other 2 on top, because if you have to draw 2 cards and you only need 1 star, you're better off putting those 2 together on top.
That's true. And then also the
Then
2
you're not
fists could
wasting
be
your
this
card.
as well, which could get me 2 other stars.
The odds maker. That's
I already moved. Okay.
Save a card.
Actually, I have to use 1 to do that. So I'm going to put double on the double on top. So I get rid of it. Okay. Discarding on the double to do 160. Should we read back first?
Read the story.
A ballista is half buried in the ground. It seems to be relatively well preserved and can be very useful in reinforcing the Citadel's defenses. I got rid of the thing that had my shovel. All right, so it's a 15 plus, and I need 6 stars, or 5 plus and 0 if you choose to block 1 card with the keyword artisan. I don't think I have anything with the keyword artisan.
No, the artisans either.
Damn. Okay, so if we get a card named Art, so that'll add 2 to our armor, which is cool.
So you probably shouldn't do that.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking at it.
Draw 15.
Like on our way back, we'll see like
We
what's
get
available
something.
to do
Yeah.
that.
All right.
So we know that's there. Okay.
Good.
Go for it. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna keep broaching this way. This is what we're not approaching. Well, I guess same thing. Over here, we go for this number 3. Same thing. Oh no, this is not the same thing. This is only if you're going those 5 or higher.
So you want to do that?
Nope. I'd have to draw 7 cards. I'm not drawing 7 cards.
So can't do 5. So it's 2s, 3,
1.
5,
Yeah, 2
6?
right here. Yeah, 2 is. I
Okay,
saw
sure,
that.
sure.
Okay, we're not doing that. We're gonna move away from that.
So you have this 158
Yeah, I'm about
down
to do that.
here, or the 110
110
even, which is just listening.
So we're gonna travel down. So we're gonna pay 1 card to do so. Vigilante. Nope, vigilance.
Vigilant, I mean, kind of the same thing.
Yeah. So now we are gonna do. Let's start with 110. Let's listen to some people. Let's peep some toms.
No, that's not peeping Tom.
I
That's
know.
eavesdropping.
An oppressive silence hangs over the area,
Steve doesn't even
as
know how
if
to be a
all
pervert.
life has fled. ...
Ooh.
or perished. A little further on, as if to confirm your gloomy observations, you spot a body. Discard all 110 cards in the deck.
Whoa.
1,
Yikes.
2. Okay. Discard.
Oh, I heard that incorrectly. Discard all 110 cards. Like,
110
I
cards.
was like, whoa, what?
Now we have a card down here. You can search the body. Take a 13 card to try your luck.
Mm.
If it's on your side, take a 149 and a 50. If you are a jinx, take a 149 and a 290.
It's worth it. I mean, but careful. Last time this made the building collapse.
I'm gonna do it, but I don't.
Go for it.
Funny thing is, I have 3 of these. None of them counter jinxing. I wonder how many. I wonder if it's 3 and 3.
I have no idea. I think there's only 1 lady luck.
No, there's gotta be at least 2.
Oh, there's that.
There's gotta be 2 ladies. All right. You are jinxed.
I think there's
Return. Wait, why did I say? Wait.
You just return this. You just failed, so you just do this. You didn't get the red one.
Oh, that's right. Old Cinder always said, "Bad luck is like a bucket of waste, and when you're walking through the streets of Port Bile, you never know if it's gonna hit you one way or the other."
Oh, there's 3 luck on your side.
3 and 3. So if you're jinxed, take a 149, which
And that goes just back.
149's the these things,
Is it?
the trinket, the barters.
Oh, yeah.
Your barters 149 and a
Nice.
290.
Okay. So you would have just found something better, probably. So a 50 is probably better than the
No,
290.
50 is the Glimmer of Hope. No, it's 49. I don't know.
Yeah, so 50 is probably better than whatever the 290 is. And it's temporary, so it's not going to come back. Yeah.
Okay, so 290s are right here. Okay, so 149. We automatically had to take one regardless of what happened.
Well, that's fine, because this would be different each time then, because there was multiple 110s. So there's potentially 3 different ways to do this. They told you to remove them all. But like when we rest, everything from the past gets put back, so you could do that again.
Not true. So there's my 149. And take a 290.
Ooh, 290 has woods.
Let's start the 149. I now have some balls I can juggle.
Steve finally has balls, thank God. That's a barter all of a
It's a
sudden.
trinket barter, and I have my Lure of Profit
Nice.
active.
Perfect.
So take another Glimmer of Hope. Whoop, whoop. You passed it, so I can do this. I would have to draw X cards. I need 2 stars. You pass the time juggling, return the You Are Confused card, and take a 150 instead.
Okay.
So I don't need to worry about that right now. So this will just go into our grouping here. Actually, let's put
It's our
this.
satchel bag.
Yeah.
Nice.
290. You have found an old wooden ship. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Anchorman?
Yeah.
You didn't get it.
Old.
Diversity. You have found a leather jacket. It does not offer much protection, but it's better than nothing. I now have a padded Gambleson.
Oh, cool.
During the consequence step, roll a die. If it's a 1, return it. But during melee, I can equip And this is 2 white question marks. Nice. When you discard or block this, return it.
Cool.
And it's torso armor. So that goes right here. So now I'm carrying 4 weight. I can only carry 3 more. I believe because there's 2 different things I can attach each one of them. What's the white question marks again?
Just looking similar to the black ones in the rule book.
It's in the rule book that's over here on my side.
The black ones provide you these symbols.
Yeah, black question mark. You obtain any of the following black symbols. Oh, white is you can change a black symbol to something else. So if you have, let's say this, but you need that, you can actually like say you're going to replace it. Okay. So not as useful unless you have the symbols. Taking a...
That's temporary stuff and gets discarded.
So that was the 110 there. I'll do this in my next turn.
Okay. Let's see what 185 has in store here. Yeah, I know. So same thing, 3 higher, spend 0, so spending 0.
I don't know.
Cracking sound resonates as the ground fractures between your feet. As the rift spreads before you, you try to stay calm. So during the following action, the active player is whoever revealed this, so that's me. So, oh, whoops, this intuition is supposed to be blocked because I used it, my bad. So then this says, for the head icon, where did he put me in the wrong spot? Oh, goodness. Where's our middle one? There we go. So during the following action, the active player is whoever revealed this. That's me. So I can take the head action and do 0, but I need 3 stars, or 3 plus, I need 5 stars if an involved character is confused. So I'm not confused, so I just need 3 stars. So I need to get 3 stars. Okay. So none of these I don't think help me. Nope. Well, it could. It could add. No, it's not. It doesn't hit them. So I have 1 star already because of my determination card that I have here. Discard during the gear up step to lay the flying effect. So I know that at the top of this deck, I have 2. Right? Or no, I have 1 star. Because of those that I kept. So definitely drawing both of those, obviously. I'm going to gear up with that guy, which is 2. And instead of drawing more cards, I'm going to use the You Are Confident for 3. You left a view on your stuff.
Oh, my.
So, I needed to get 3 stars for this guy. And I knew this was just the 1. So I used my 2 items. So, spare no effort. So, boom. And boom, 2. And the connection is 3. So I hold my nerve and walk away at once. Cost me a lot, but... And then return this, so when the 2 goes back.
Sorry, my hand's
Those are all discarded. The dog. And then, 185 whenever you have a second.
Yeah.
Oh.
I gave it 2 more left.
Nice.
I do my job well over here as librarian.
Except for the cameras. The camera. Just, goodness.
Wait, this just goes back?
Yes, return it.
Oh, did you lose it?
I used it.
Oh.
Use it or lose it.
I'm just going to hold it.
Use it or lose it, sister.
Some of us just hold it.
In that movie. No?
What?
Move it or lose it, sister? No? Dumb.
Oh, it's been a while.
It looks like you have to step over narrow precipices in some place to reach the next plateau. Luckily, the vegetation is sparse enough not to hinder your movements. All right.
Solid.
Okay, so definitely it looks like it doesn't go below here anymore.
Good enough.
Just because we can position all of that.
Look at that. It's already positioned like that.
So we should probably move over, because let's say it probably goes that way more then. It doesn't go this way more.
True.
So we can...
Yeah.
And what we can do... Boom. We're going to do a little scoot.
Wait, let me see. 84 and 227.
I'm just going to do some repositioning.
How does that work in this game?
What are you talking about? What?
Oh, never mind.
You already took it out.
Yeah, I know. I realized that as I said. Oh, never mind.
Not Skyrim. In Skyrim, when the number's not there, you go to the next available number.
Yes. Which is interesting, but kind of confusing at times to be like, oh, there's 5 numbers missing. Let's go to the 6th number.
Yeah. I feel like they made their job harder.
Like, I kind of get it to be like, oh, if there's a 2-player, you're going to take 4 cards up and only keep 2 of them, discard the other ones. Now you want to keep going. Like, I kind of get it, but...
Yeah. You're just going to do that one. That's going to leave the other 2 there.
I was gonna, when you were back up. I was looking to see where it was on the camera view.
Let's get okay. Cool. We have, are these off screen? Oh,
No, hold on.
those are fine. It's fine.
Yeah, let's leave them off screen
Yeah,
because
they're just those things.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let me see if there's. You can go. I'm gonna look for a number on here.
So I'm gonna go for 158. So I'm gonna pull the card out, but I can't do it yet because first, in order to do it, I need a star. And none of these just give me instant stars, which is not great. Okay, so I need to draw. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Looking for these numbers reminds me of like old school
Boom.
platform games where you're trying to find the one like Sonic, trying to find like the one, bonus stage ring in the level.
Yeah. So I need a 1 star. I got a star.
Nice.
158 comes out. Your path leads you to a small, gently sloping beach to the north of the Great Sea. So 147 will be up. 167 will be over here. You should be able to get around the lush plateau by following the coast to the south. If you have a character or a card with the word weakness, I don't. But here's the anchor. I need to draw however many cards I want to draw. I need 3 stars. I don't have a constraint now, which is nice.
I think I need to put some cards back in my deck. Hello, Clove. Good girl.
This doesn't do anything for me. There's no reason to equip these. I don't have anything.
Do you want to keep going that way, or do you want to hold off, just leave that there, and then come back this way and see what's over here?
Wait, is this 147?
No.
How do you know? Yes, it is.
Oh, this is 147. Sorry, they're asking.
Wait, so I'm just so put a 1 unless it's already there, discarding any revealed or not, occupying the space beforehand.
Yeah, so you're just putting the 167.
Oh yes,
down.
I don't want to do that. There's no reason to do that. Let's leave this there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just pay to go back. 1. We've done that already. We're not gonna do that. So I'm gonna pay 1 to do that. 2 to do that.
And you did 136, so
136 is this. So you could do that now, and where's my thing? So instead of paying life points, I can get the card. Oh, I could. What's your life points at?
I'm about to use them, but I haven't used any yet. I'm at 20 right now.
Yeah, so I'll use
So you're
this now.
fine. Yeah.
So I'm going to use this here on the board, which says gain 4 life points.
Mhm.
I'm going to use all 4 to draw 8 cards out of my deck.
Then discarded, it says. Discarded.
And I'm going to pay 1 more card, which is this card, to travel here. And there we go.
Nice.
Well, actually, I guess that one stays in this card.
Cool. All right, well, I'll use 1 to travel. I'm going to spend 3 left here, which means I have
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
15 there. I'm going to spend 5 to get 10 cards back.
All right, nice.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Where did consider go? I get to put that in my hand. That was my travel card.
Oh.
Ooh, do I want to, though?
Why not? You have a hand.
Because that's a 1 star. That could be better in the deck.
Oh, true.
Oh, no, I'll do that. Not gonna do that.
The only reason I'm keeping this 1 star is because the trinket barter thing is worth it.
10. Yeah. Look at
There's
that.
no reason I would ever want to use this.
And then we'll shuffle those back into this. And I'm going to do 2.
Oh, which did I? Have you gotten a barter or trinket this?
No.
Okay, no. So mine 2
just,
or boom,
just
boom.
the one.
Those
Yeah.
2.
I'm
Because
gonna do,
no card told us to get a 49, did it?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. Because you only got.
I have 2. But I don't remember if I ever grabbed one from Juggling Balls. I don't know how.
You grabbed one from the juggling ball.
Okay, so boom, boom. Yeah.
Yeah, because the first one you grabbed was this guy.
Oh, that was right off the bat. That was
Yeah.
That's to start the game. Yeah.
So I'm going to do 227. So I'm going to flip 1.
2, 2, 7.
Yep. Ashes from a campfire have been scattered by the wind and rain. Nearby branches have been piled up and stones laid out as seats. The camp seems entirely abandoned. Cool. It would not take much to get the campsite warmed up again, starting with a good fire. Okay.
Oh, look at that. What's the odds?
So I can go to start the fire. I mean, why not? Sure. So I need 1 star.
Nice.
I'm going to draw 2 cards. Cool.
That's the
1 and a half
star.
stars. Good deal. All right, the flames crackle, radiating a welcome warmth all around. Take a 149 card.
No, what?
Take 149
Oh,
card.
149 card. No,
Yeah.
a 149 card.
Whatever.
That's what I heard. I heard one like 149 was the number, not a one. And then
Each
49.
involved character may return their "You Are Exhausted" card and choose 1 card from their discard pile, add it to their hand. And then that gets this card. Okay, cool. So
Alright.
I will use my hand. Nice. I'll get discarded. Chick, go ahead while I do this.
So I'm gonna travel once. Boom. That gives me Arcane Shot. I don't need that. I'm gonna do this here up top, and then we'll get 86. So flip this. Oh no. A group of white snap-mouthed birds swirl around, screeching and snapping their jaws. So we start with a 3 right there. Oh, wow, I'm going to take damage regardless. Wow. Oh, no, this is interesting. This is another one of these weird ones. So I could take 2 damage, it goes all the way down here, and I'm going to get a 5.
If you're successful, you take 2 damage and it goes down all the way. So you need to get 3 to do that.
No, I understand. But I would get a 5 card if I do it that route. And then if I'm successful here.
Yeah, if you get
Which
here and
But if I go, if
you
I
have to do that. If you don't succeed here, then you're gonna end up just in the middle section
and
discard.
discarding it. But I don't know if a 5's good. I thought 5.
Five's gonna be better.
I don't know that.
It's
I
gonna be
think
better.
1, 2, 3,
Because
4,
you can-
5 is literally the red versions of these.
No, 5 is definitely better if you full on beat this. They're not gonna have a negative consequence for you doing the harder thing for beating the monster.
I'm not. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the
You're
red
wrong.
versions of these.
No, you're wrong. 5 is a good card. There's multiple 5s. 5 is gonna be some sort of benefit. It's just like there's multiple benefits.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks. If 5 is a
heard
bad
it.
card,
You hear
this
it?
is all on
You
there.
heard it here, folks.
You actually take way more health hits too doing it this way. I would
It's
take
like
3
3
health
instead of 2.
instead of 1.
You would take 3 total.
No, I would take 1 here, and then if I pass
most
there, I
likely
would take
2. Yeah.
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Let's see what
got
happens.
this. You got this.
If I can do it, I'm not worried about that part.
Well, you have to get all 3 in one go, and you
Yeah,
can
but
lose 2 cards.
I have stuff.
Okay.
So this is melee. So melee, I attach my Gladius. During the concert, roll a die. And I'm going to attach my padded Gambleson. Alright, so I need to draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw 3. Should be able to do this with 3. So let's see how this goes. Card number 1, half a star. Card number 2, 1.5 stars. There's 2 stars. And card number 3, I didn't even need to attach anything. Boom, boom, boom. There's 3 stars. I'm using this on the Gladius, which allows me +1, so I could use all 3 cards. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm going to take 2 health hits. 1, 2. This is going to go all the way to the bottom to a 1.
Nice.
If this action fails, this action did not fail, so this just comes back over here. During the consequence step, roll a die. I got a 6, so this comes back to me as well. I don't get to put any of these back into my hands. So now we go to the bottom step, which is...
Drop 5. You have to drop 5 plus cards.
Unless I have something that allows me to draw less. And that is not that card. Right? That's the one... What's this one?
That's for discarding. It would be minus in the diamond.
That's right. None of my things allow that. Oh, right there.
Oh, -4. Perfect.
You are in shape. -4.
It's the requirement. So you technically have to draw 1 now.
Yes. So I'm going to activate my Gladius again. So you are in shape. Return this. So this is 153. I'll put that back in a minute.
Nice.
So I'm just going to draw 2 cards.
Fingers crossed. Oh, lucky.
I have the Gladius. So I can use both of them.
Well, you could have either way. There's no chain.
No, because I made it.
No, there's no chain. You made this. You have to draw at least.
Oh, valid.
Yeah.
So boom, boom. That's successful.
You got lucky.
That didn't. Skill.
That's flipping over cards.
Yep.
All right.
So I'm going to take 1 more health hit.
And take the
So I'm
5.
down to 11. Now,
Discard it.
let's see what the 5 is, folks. If it's a red card, there's 2 5s here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You don't know what the other 5 is.
They're not bad. They're good.
Food. 1 involved character may add 5 and return this. So that's add 5 from my discard to my, which I'm going to use right now.
Yep.
Because I'm down.
You're welcome.
Then return this. Provisions. I have nothing that says the word provisions. Okay. So that took care of that card. Now I need 86 to go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop.
Yeah, no, the 5s are good. There's no way they would have you go through the more difficult path to have you.
Oh, it's 1 through 4. 1 through 4 are. I knew the beginning cards. I'm like, the beginning cards are not
your
good.
logic doesn't make any sense. Like that would piss so many people off if like you did the thing that was harder to succeed and you got hurt more. It's like that's frustrating.
Hey,
that's not.
They
good
put that in there because of Nick playing the game.
That's not good game design.
Like, they know he's gonna do everything. Let's screw him.
No, that's different. Like going for a chest and it being a mimic or something like that's a risk you take. But like no.
All right, number 86, going up there. A mountain rises to the west of a wide crevasse. Crevasse, I know.
Mm-hmm.
It is the first of an impassable chain, the name of which escapes you. Boulders the size of houses have broken from the slope and tumbled down. You distinguish a cave in the rocky face.
Who are we looking for again? Like,
I have
what's
no
our main quest again? That's our side quest is spare parts. So if we get a blacksmith. So we find something that has the word. You don't have anything that has the word blacksmith on it.
I do not.
It's gonna be a person.
I've been looking, but I don't got it. So we got a 138, a 141.
Where's the threat book? Do you have that over there?
What?
The threat book?
Yeah. There's nothing on it. I just looked. There's just some
kidding.
fruits.
We need a 1, which we don't need, and a 2 or 3, which we don't need.
So I'm going to pay 1
Go there.
to move up here. Inspiration. Choose 1 card in your discard pile. Add it to your hand.
Okay, so we already did the second one because we got 3 buildings built.
I haven't seen any lock. So I'm going to switch out lock picking for this. And then I'm going to activate this right now, which says choose 1 card from my discard pile. I can add it to my hands.
Okay. So we're trying to find Ambruzus right now. Which he better not be in that damn cavern. The other one says, so the morale for the community. It says when you read the epilogue, if you have fewer than 3 buildings built,
We already have that.
Community morale will likely deteriorate, so we're good there. The other one is the additional refugees to help. So this is new refugees will help out at various construction sites while you search for Ambruzus. However, Philia informs you that if you take too long to return, she will send a rescue party depriving the camp. So if we take too long to just go back here,
we don't know how long is too long.
Right. So I'm thinking.
I wonder if it's say like count up how many cards you have on the table.
I have no idea. I'm like this. I feel like this, like that could be Ambruzus potentially, who's like, I don't know. So come here. See what this is
227
right now.
No, you already
I'll
did.
flip this.
You already did 227. Okay.
Yep. All right. About 100 paces away, an individual waves to you. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, ooh, a 547. Yeah, let's check that out. It's a 1.5-er. Yikes.
You banish that card.
If it's banished, then we read 547. You know what he's doing. Of course. Can't deprive the viewers from this or myself.
No, I was waiting. Yeah.
The young man is carrying a basket full of mushrooms.
Ooh.
Good day to you. The Council of Four has decided to inventory plants, flowers, and fungi that pose no threat to people in order to print a guide for future travelers. Now that burrowers are less of a danger, its members have finally agreed to travel. Travel to and from the Kell should be encouraged again. I have been tasked with collecting information on mushrooms. Could you tell me if the ones I have collected so far are edible? Oh no. If you have 2 or more capped Aronit or Morning Greta cards, you confirm that these mushrooms are in fact edible, and yada yada. And you do card, return the dialogue book. Otherwise, you would rather not risk making a dangerous mistake, return the dialogue.
Man. That's too short, or just too early.
Didn't know what's going to happen. It's all good. All right. Ooh, it continues to go down further. So we're going to push this up then.
You know, I have a view for that.
No, but it's too close to move forward. So, gotta move up regardless.
Gingerbread man. What's the other number on this card? 261.
Gingerbread man?
There's a gingerbread man on one of these cards.
We're looking for fate, Steve.
That's why I didn't take the gingerbread man.
That's not right. Is that right?
Yeah.
No.
3. Yeah. 3 and 5.
So where was... Oh, that's the thing to go around the side.
Yeah.
Right. So that...
Which kind of makes sense to go do now, but a little far away. But okay.
And then I'm still saying numbers on here. Sheepies. No numerals. We may haven't actually just saved this one.
All right.
I mean, I'm gonna spend the 1 to move over.
Okay.
So I can take a card in my hand anyway. So second win, choose the 3 cards you just got piled up from the back in your action deck. Then block this. Nice.
So I'm going to spend 3 health points to gain 6 cards back.
I needed 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're going to go for this now. So we're going to spend 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Which one?
Number 3.
Wow. Why wouldn't you go for the other things that are actually on there before you waste all those cards on that?
Oh, that's right. We haven't done those yet.
Yeah, we have a 138 and a 141 to do.
Did we not? Oh, yeah, we haven't done either of those.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Let's do the 141 first. 141 is going to cost me 2 cards. Boom, boom. A crevice around 30 paces wide leads deep into the bowels of the collapsing land. You walk along it for a long time in search of a way through. So this is going to attach to the top of that card now. At the narrowest point of the crevice, you spot a team of workers.
Wow.
Finishing the deck of the wooden bridge. Another is putting up a building. Construction materials, tree trunks, and ropes are stored nearby. An elderly man is giving instructions. Number 50. Don't put it right here for now. 54.
You gonna do that too?
What?
That's an action. So you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm right here.
Put up there for now.
Oh, of
We'll
course.
widen the view in a moment.
It's a long bowl.
Of course it is.
Standing on huge stilts, an old man dressed in rich clothes yells into a microphone. Further to the left, you donkey. That's better.
Okay.
You people over there, grab the rope and support Theobald. The man swimming in a faded doublet comes towards you in a few long strokes. Ah, you're just in time. This bunch of misfits is going to drive me crazy. A little help would not be denied, but I see you're hesitant. Who is this scoundrel that comes to bother us? You must be asking yourself. Well, you should know that I am Barald Soberpout of Allenrock, former master of the Plans and Mechanisms Guild of Valengar. I participated in the restoration of our late city's Alembic, sure, when I was not yet 20 cycles old. I still have some pleasant memories of that time. He begins to chuckle, fingering his beard, his eyes lost in the distance, before suddenly exclaiming, Ah, yes, my project. Can you guess why I'm wearing these stilts? For the same reason I'm having my palace built above the void, to escape the burrowers. They will be back one day, make no mistake. This lull won't last forever. He looks over you head to toe. You will lend us a hand? A few days at most? Question mark. The bridge would allow you to reach the opposite side without having to go around the crevice. If you have a Alembic of Valengard, read 190. If you wish to help this person, take 164 and return the dialogue book.
Huh?
Let's do it.
164.
I think we got to help some people, so why not help him?
164.
A quick inspection of the site gives you an idea of the scope of the task. There is still so much to do. All right, this is another thing going back here. Building a bridge palace. You can assist Barald and his group in the construction of the bridge palace to cross the crevice located north of the Citadel. To do this, you'll have to return to the Citadel to give instructions for the community to leave the vegetable gardens and go to the construction site.
Huh.
During the preparation phase, if you are at the Citadel and your score in the book is 10 or higher, you can send a team to help complete the construction. Banish a green 141. No, this is the preparation phase anyway. We're not in the preparation phase.
No. I'm just saying, John, like, we won't be able to do that quite yet.
Well, it says if it is, then do this. If you do this. Okay. So we're just hold on to this. We don't.
So
do
once
anything.
this gets to 10 or higher, that happens?
No, then we can decide to do it.
Okay.
Then we would banish a 141 from the deck. And if you do, we would get a crown on there, whatever the crown symbol is, and take a 99.
So you can't even go across this then.
That's correct.
Got it. Okay. Looks like that might be as far as it goes. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do 260 because that was 141.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 138 next.
Okay, I'm gonna do 261. I have to draw 2 cards. A dozen or so sleep, not sheep, sleep, are scattered about grazing. These ruminating animals have found something here to satisfy their insatiable appetites. If only you could take them back to the Citadel. Some sleep. The timid creatures flee as you try to approach. If you have a card with the keyword animal and or sack of grain card,
We don't.
I can do the easier one, which you don't have any of those, I don't think.
No, we definitely do not.
Okay. You don't, like your food isn't, you have anything that says animal or sack of grain in there?
Nope.
Okay.
I use the food.
Got it. So 2 plus.
Right.
And what if I want to do it?
All right.
So I'm trying to think here. So 2 plus, I would need 4. It's for that. So I could only do, I couldn't do 3. So with 4 on 2 plus, I don't think so.
Okay. So just leave it up there then?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I won't be able to do that. I am going to, I think, use my second window to choose the 3 cards from discard and shuffle them back.
Sure. So you do that. I'm going to do 138 up top. So I need to draw 2 cards. Boom and boom. 138. You carefully climb without much difficulty to the cave leading to the side of the mountain. The silence here is disturbed only by dripping from a stalactite. You feel safe here and stood up here in the cool palace away from the dangers that lurk below. For any skill check that requires the symbol of the dude with his head, you get a star. If you want to take the following action, you must return 2 cards with the keyword Blessing or 2 Glimmer of Hope. Rest, take a 152.
Oh,
If it's a discouragement,
nice.
if a discouragement card is in play, return it. We do not have any discouragement cards in play, to my knowledge.
No.
No. Yeah, let's go see what a 152 is. So we'll get rid of 2 Glimmer of Hopes. We haven't needed to unblock it. If you don't have any block, do you?
I have 1 card block.
Okay, so I have 1 left. So we'll get rid of 2 Glimmer of Hopes because we can get a ton more with my lure, and we're gonna get a 152. There's only one 152.
Okay.
You are confident.
It's just that thing.
Solid. Not bad.
Yeah, I don't, know
for
if
fighting.
I don't know if it's worth 2 Glimmer of Hopes. Now we know.
It's a star. Be useful.
Yeah, for 1 with Glimmer of Hopes, we get 5. Could be useful for 2 people. And we were 1 away, weren't we? We're like 2 away.
Wait. What? No, you need 5.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. By you getting rid of 2.
Yeah, but we can gain a bunch more.
It's like, now we know at least.
Yeah. So what do we have left? We have that.
No, return this because you just did it.
So we have that 3. And opening a new
Wait, is that
spot.
138 just always there? Interesting.
Oh, no, yeah. Only if
it
this card is in play, then return it.
Oh, got it. Okay.
But there's no more 152s. There's only 1, so unless I use the card, I guess. Then you can just do it again.
Right.
I guess, because you're paying for it.
I'm going to go up here and think.
Take the boat.
Spend 1. Take that. I'm going to do the 112. Wait, do I have to, no, I don't have to do that again because this is already good. Sorry. So I'm gonna wait for him. So to pull 3. I don't have anything to reduce that. I don't think. Nope. Pulling 3. Oh, suck. Those are great cards. So I decide to wait. Oh, I have to put 1 in my hand. Oh, thank God. Cool. We're gonna do Jack of all trades. I think. No. Speech bubble. Right.
The reddest red.
Ooh, man.
I can't give you things anyway, can I? Nope, I don't think we can.
So I need Lady Luck to do that. So I'm jinxed. So immediately after this is revealed, discard all of your cards with the keyword Blessing.
Good to you, not me.
I mean, technically the satchel's both of ours.
No, this is both of ours.
Yeah, so are these blessings? Or no?
No, these are.
Okay. I was making sure. I thought these had blessing on them. That's what I thought was shitty.
Oh, no, yeah, no, that, yeah,
no,
so that's
I don't have
just you.
So I don't have any. The next time you must take 1 or more 13 cards to try your luck. Don't. Instead consider that all cards you should have taken your jinx cards and then discard this card.
Which means if I
So then with this, so you can go and try and do it. So essentially with this,
which means there's no more of those.
Well, so I would take this, but instead I wouldn't actually draw any of those. I would just discard this by doing that action again.
Correct. But what I'm saying is there's only one of that red one in the deck, which is in your hand right now. So if I go to do it, there's a pretty good likelihood I would complete it correctly.
True. Is that correctly? Jesus.
Or non-jinxedly.
Correctly.
So discard 3.
Or if it's in a lower.
I don't. Or I could do discard 7 and do that one. And see what 161 is. Because we still haven't found this dude, but this is probably going to bring us to the guy.
This could be him.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to pay 1 only, because this was free. Now I'm going to pay 3 cards. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I have nothing to help me with that symbol. Nope.
You don't need any
those are
stars
good
anyway.
cards.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
you pull
now
13.
I'm gonna pull a 13.
Okay.
I don't know where any of them were.
I'm just doing it. What do we have, Tommy?
Lady
Nice.
Luck is on your side. And take a
Ooh,
49.
Nice.
Look at that. Got one back.
Awesome.
So Lady Luck is on your
It
side.
says return it or discard it.
Take 140 in return.
That's
temporary.
So discard.
Are all these temporary? Oh, they are. Oh, then
One
this
says
says
return
return.
it.
That's
Yeah.
because last time I drew it said return it.
Yeah.
I'll take the book for 46.
46.
All right. So now, as I screw everything up, discard this and read 46.
And true Steve Fishon.
Yep. How to do what you gotta do. A man approaches you, dragging a pair of oars behind him.
Mhm.
Good day! Fancy a ride? I'm heading back to Kel. I can take you if you have some way to pay for the crossing. Otherwise, you can walk this way or swim that way. But the Great Sea is treacherous, and I don't recommend the second opinion. It takes a special kind of madmen to navigate. So if you're going to take the boat, you might as well do it with a guy who used to fish in the area. A guy like me. Return the dialogue book if you want to decline his proposal. Otherwise, if you want to take the following action, the involved characters must return 2 cards with the word barter, or 1 card if you have a double key card.
Oh, so this has to be a joint one, it looks like.
What
Because
now?
you're reading this, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we had to rewrite, we'll have to do it.
We're right there.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we're both have to
So we need to return 2 barters. We have 1.
do it. Oh, no.
Don't you have your flute?
Yeah, but now we can't do the side quest.
Where's the side quest?
It's the ones over here we need a barter for the blacksmith.
We can get more things to say barter.
Okay.
The beginning of the crossing wait, what does this say? Return. Oh, return. So this will go actually back.
Wait, don't you have something else that says barter here too? So then
No,
allow you to grab a thing.
Oh, trinket barter. Oh, yeah.
So we did
Okay.
the flute for sure because it seems useless.
And I'll keep the juggling balls.
You sure the balls are better than the carrot?
This is just re-roll a die. This is like I can return you are confused, which is way more
Okay.
detrimental.
Okay. Yeah.
The beginning of the crossing goes smoothly. You think the fisherman was just trying to scare you. But soon, things go sour.
Of course.
The sea starts to turn rough and you are tossed around by an ever-growing swell. Diving in the troughs and shooting up the crests of the waves is a burst
Trout.
of foam. You eventually land before the ramparts of Kel, soaked and stiff from clinging to the boat.
Wow.
Return all the cards on the board and in the past.
Wow.
Discard a 139
Okay.
and then play a 139. Place your figure on this card.
Okay, so first we have to return everything from the past, which I'll just bring over here, so you can do that.
Yeah.
I can do this, and then we have to put a 139 into the past.
Well, yeah, so there's only 2 139s. This is that scenario we brought up.
I said discard one and play one.
Yes, but the card was said first.
So you have to get rid of that
the green one gets discarded, the gold one will get played. So I'll put this right here in front of me. We'll go back to that screen.
Okay. Here's your person. Here's mine. All of these.
Oh, probably wrong view. There we go. Let's go to the zoomed out view. So 149s, go back. I'm just going to slide all those off. There we go.
Yeah, just take them. Why are you sliding them off?
No, those are all. That's what I'm at. I'm out of the way. Because those are all the ones that have to go to you.
Yeah, no. Why'd you push them up?
Oh,
Make sure those are all terrain.
Yep. Okay. I'll fix all these in a second.
Crazy.
All right, card 139. Hello. Stands at the tip of a rocky promontory that plunges into the Great Sea. It seems that its suburbs were razed during the War of the Worm. The rubble of the city reaches you, although still muffled by distance. We now are in a city. So let me take a look at this real quick.
Oh, whoa. What? Interesting. That's cool.
I don't see any numbers in this city. Nope. So one second, I'll grab it up.
Oh, it was,
181, 243. Okay.
well, I mean, this might be a good,
Oh, wait.
a good stopping point. Right about 5.
Well, this might end. 261.
This isn't going to end it like this.
We
is.
just had 260.
Oh, there's no traveling.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, gotcha.
261's in there.
No, it's a 261. So you need to put that back into the deck with all the other 261s.
Is there other 261s? Nope.
What? There's no other 261s?
No.
You're kidding. Doesn't make any sense.
There's not. There's no other 261s.
Did we finish those already?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just reading what the thing's telling me. Where did 181 go? There we go. Those there. Give me this.
No?
Maybe not all. Maybe some of them like other expansions or future things.
I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. They would
Oh,
have that
there was
on
only
the
one
chart.
261.
261, not 161.
261. 161's over here.
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, dude. I'm just. There's only one in the thing.
I know, I'm saying. Are they weapons or something?
Oh, I guess it's possible. No, it's 261's gonna be a thing. Yeah, 261's gonna be a thing on the board. That was what we just had it out there. I don't know. Yeah, put your guy on it.
Interesting. Oh, this too. Feel like.
What?
I said, I feel like this is one.
I thought so too, but I don't see any numbers in those buildings. Like I was looking at the sides of the buildings and everything. I don't see any numbers.
Yeah.
The thing's in over here if you want to look at through it.
No, I can see just fine. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Doot, 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 doot. All right. Well, so here we are. Okay, you said 261 is not on the board?
No, none of them are on the board.
No, it was.
Oh, it was, yes.
All right, well, we're there now. I guess I'll do the 243. Let's see what that is. We have
Why not do 267 and put it back in place?
It's
Okay, or
261, not
261.
267.
That's what I meant.
Because I don't want to.
Okay, fine.
243.
It's right there in the front.
Right.
Second card in the front, behind 181.
And nothing needs to be done. You do it. Okay. You quicken your pace, impatient to bathe in the tumult of the streets. How many cycles has it been since you last sampled this atmosphere? A hum of voices pierced by the tinkling of hammers and mooing of cattle rises in the air. As you get closer, you breathe in a sickening mixture of kitchen smell and dirt. Okay, so this is one that we'd have to do together if we want to. That's entering the city.
We're all in this together.
I guess we'll do 261 while you're doing that. Oh, this is the sleep. So this is the sleep. That's all.
Oh, is it the one that I did and returned?
No, you didn't do that one. That was the one that was there that I pulled
Oh,
out.
the sheep.
Yeah.
I did not hear sheep. I heard sleep.
It says sleep. It says
Oh,
SHLEEP.
I heard sleep, though, which I'm like, oh, I did that one. That was the resting one.
Do you want to do 181?
Yes. 1 second.
Because we both have to do this.
All right.
Just entering the
181.
city.
Don't have to pay anything for that either. An old woman is dozing behind a display of vegetables in jars. She opens one eye when she sees you approaching. You're not from here. You wouldn't happen to have a spare gambler's boons, would you? One we got rid of.
That's the trigger we got rid of?
Yeah. It is lynx and travelers like you who bring them to me more often than not. I make delicious juices from them that give great strength or good fortune.
Nope.
Well, shoit.
Damn it.
You must just bring me enough gambler's boons and I'll show you how to make great juice.
Oh, it's probably need more than one anyway then.
Read 182, and you may discard one gambler's boon to check one box of the quest vegetable juice. If you want to take the following action, you must discard one.
Oh, weird. Is that
Yeah,
a quest?
no, both. So there's one that's a quest, and then there's another piece here. Both we can't do because we got rid of the gambler's boon.
It's fine. Yeah.
Who would have thought?
It's all good.
So this just sits up here.
So that must be another side quest, vegetable juice,
Probably.
at some point.
Most likely.
Well,
We learned what not to do in this game.
I don't think it would have really, because you probably need multiple.
I actually really thought about getting rid of juggling balls and keeping the boon just in case something like this happened. And I'm like, nah, we're fine. Yep, sure enough. All right. Let's do that.
So we probably need the actual quest vegetable juice before we could even do that anyway.
No, there's a second half. Like the bottom half is not that quest. The bottom half is just get rid of the boon to do the rest of it, whatever it says. So the top half is the vegetable juice, but the bottom half is just get rid of the gambler's boon.
Right, getting rid of it just allows you to do the bottom thing, which allows you to draw a bunch of stuff. Okay,
Yeah, which could be good, but
got it.
too late now. Because I think
All right.
one's good fortune and one was strength. So I'm assuming the vegetable juice just gives you strength, and the other one's good fortune, so you get items.
Got it. What time do we have?
Almost
5?
5. We're good. Might as well do this. 'Cause
So
this
we'll enter
little-
the city and then we'll stop once we enter the city.
We'll see. Yeah, see what it says.
So because then we take care of the dogs. I can take care of the dogs, and then we can grab food before the guys come over and stuff. All right. So we both are doing 252. So it's an entrance to the city. So we don't have to pull anything to succeed.
Nice.
So return all the cards on the board and in the past. Put a 252 card into play. Each player places their figure onto it.
Could just read that one first.
So those go.
After I did all this work,
That goes.
where's
This
the
goes.
252?
Yep. You stand at the entrance to Kell, where several onlookers are going about their business. A foul smell assails you, though you have no idea if it's coming from the cattle, or if it's coming from a cattle pen to the east, or from the gutter that divides the main thoroughfare in two. Nice. All right, let's see. Numeros. Not seeing many numeros. The chichens. All right.
What's the card look like?
You're gonna flip back up to the top. You just have them on your. My
No, I
right.
moved it to you.
Oh, gotcha.
Because there's nothing out
There
there.
you go.
Well, we're gonna do a save point here, but these are the 3 things that'll come out for next game.
Yep.
We'll just read not that book, this book.
Pretty simple this time around.
Yeah, save point's pretty straightforward. We'll just read it out for you, just in case you missed our last video or wanted to recap.
Do you want to just pull the front?
Sure.
There we go.
So, to save the game, you may save the game only once during each scenario. Interesting.
Each scenario is the actual thing we're in. So next time we'd have to continue playing.
We have to finish it, yeah.
Yeah.
You may save the game at any time as long as the bookmark is in the threat book.
Okay.
All conscious players are on the same terrain card, and no player is reading dialogue or performing an action.
Yep.
Yep. So we have the threat book over here. We're not going to put a thing in it because it's literally page 2. So here's the steps. The players discard all of their hands.
That sucks.
Discard all cards on the board into the past, except for any cards.
There were one.
Except for any cards with that symbol playing the terrain cards that all the figures are standing on. So that means if we were to do it before, it literally would have cleared everything else off.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing we didn't do that. Stack the remaining cards in the following order and put them behind the save divider in the game box. The terrain card where the figures are standing on.
Uh-huh.
For each player, have their character card with any block cards underneath it.
Yep.
Then the save action deck.
Yep.
With all cards in their action deck beneath it,
Uh-huh.
including all the cards. Then the save discard pile.
Yep.
Your discard pile, and then any other cards you have, which would be all of these.
I'm just gonna.
I'm putting
this
behind my person.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't like that order at all.
Mix that with your discard.
Yeah. Each player stores their life point counter in the box. You just keep it where it is.
Give me your stack.
Yeah. And then that concludes it. So for us, thank you for joining. We will next Saturday. We will continue from where we just left off. Pretty quickly, hopefully, we'll figure out how to get to the end of this part of the threat book, or at least the scenario, and move on to the next one. And again, based on how you saw this whole video today, things can go in any direction.
Yeah.
So we can literally be flip-flopping around and going down caverns,
Caverns.
What do we? Oh, down spiral staircase. Sure, whatever.
Going down caverns.
But crazy things can happen. So I kind of like this. It's
Yeah, I have no idea. Like,
you really don't know what to expect.
I thought wrongly, but I thought we would at least found Ambruzus or something. Like,
Which we might in this town, like searching through this town.
It would make sense that he'd be in this town.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't anywhere else. It's like, okay, let's not push our luck with like the threes and go.
Valid.
Because like that led to a dead end. And then if we take it too long, then I wonder if like.
Well, I never went to that.
I wonder if saving is gonna be like the too long thing, because you only save once. Like if you saved.
Maybe.
And
we'll find out.
We'll see. Yeah, who knows? But thank you for joining us. Hopefully you had fun. We will be continuing this. Is it next Saturday we're around again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next Saturday, we will be back with more.
And that for anyone who watches on
7th
YouTube,
Citadel.
that's the 29th of June.
Yep.
But then we'll take July 4th weekend off.
Yeah, so this is cool. But next preparation phase, we get more defense and more influence because those towers we have checked off.
And that's not for save.
No,
Next
I'm just saying.
preparation, yeah.
Next preparation. Which is cool. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for joining us here for our double feature today. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I'm Poulp.
I'm bored.
We'll see you at the table.